The best station in the capital. Need FM.
Ebusuya Need FM Sunio Yamobibia. Yamuakwaba edeba me mainti eso. Ebusuya ne eye yawada. Enuti ye twegu live on Facebook and na YouTube so ye twegu ewo ho. Ene ya we December bosumi da to so emienu na chese emfie mpimienu ne aduonu eba akono yeda so agina mu akapu na bro. Na chese yede afe no akwa akosi ana yede akogu ekọ na wie ye. Enti nkakran fi se de si ehya ase ne adea ede nkakran sa na bi yare na ya chibitum na ebi kontokwa na chese eniema bebre na bi so eto na nanom ewon se do enti nefo ahasan duasa enso a yedi ewon fimpimienu ene aduonu baako mu no eniema bebre na akoso ewo mu wo mo anu wo mo ti o haw ne abinidie mu na so nyame adom wayi wo mo efremo etiri nyina dede ne nyonyono no efuntum frasa no no enema abrabo no ekonenem wuntimi nya bibia dede de nkosi awieye unya bibia nyonyono enkosi awieye ade bia wa hyasie bia ehunu se ebeba awieye daache eti yehwemu anka afi 2021 yedi mu ahomabopan aduokono mienu ekiripa aduono miensa 92.23% ena yedi ya spend in the year 2021 Tesia manugo so ameka say aka nefo amako ye ne firi mu a aka nefo amako 28 aduonu nwoche na chese ye de afi 2021 ye de aba na wie ya enesa mefa kwenye so amubibia aha emwakwa aba ye do ase sa wodi wafidie no ato 800.9 FM so ebusua ye gusua ye tete ye mamema no ye gusua eye wo ho adwuma na mekai wo oyo obatan a asodie kase pa eda so obatan bia wo asudie kase pa eda so abatan yo enya agro enya fedi agro enye sabe wala tu wala sabi enye ludu to ena enye dame to abatan yo no eye ne bresam ankasa sanse wo de nipa ena eba asase so esa wo hwese nipa no obetiti ne yie amadache ne so aba emfaso amawiase ene wo ebusua ni nyina enti enafom enya de keto anya taskele wate ase enti se wo se wadwen pi se wo be obatan ya hunu se adwuma mua ena wafa to ho so no Jiri yese madofo no made hia mutie me munyina mo ne yen eya adwene e wo sa kwan no so na ka bia wo bia me ma good afternoon na entity papa wo de be ma wo ba no eno na ebe ye fapem papa bi ebe to fapem e de ama abofra no eda ache se de be ya sa entity no eno na ebe shepi no na akrakra no akopem se obenyini na ono ankasa etimi edi ne ho so enti abatan eni ahwefo nyina awiei meba moaboboa anno e wo so bia asede ne na sodie wo so otimi aye sane ye beya ye MAAME wa ne betimi atete wo mu yie na wo so aba mfaso ama abusua ne wiase nyina no etimi akọ ne sa pepepe kai se wo ba ba mu wa no entity a wo de ma ne nei no eno na daachi wo benyini e de akoye daddy eno na daachi wo benyini e de akoye uncle eno na daachi odi benyini akwakoye husband enti kai hunu se de wodi wura ni mu no anya bia ebeboa obi baba okwakware ne dache anase emboa no ye role model o ye role model ofo o ye role model ema oba woni first role model a oba ebe hunu ebe hwe so asua ne mabi ansa na wapia bonten wate ase eti se sa role model na ai wose wo gina ho no mo eye hwesodie papa ede ma abofra no se ni ho no mo a obonso wate asi abonten na afesabe obi a ono hunu no ebia se TV so ana baby sa no wose asomasi ana so obenten oye role model na sa wo kaso obi sa eye role model anya bia wonim nipa no ni sune ne ban a wo mu wonim de oye no kokoa mu enti obata prese wodi ne ma pa bi ebe wura oba no mu wankasa nkasa obeye example edi ama oba na hwesode edi ama oba na sane ebe ya eni emebo ha wonye eti abofra na ahyase nyina onim se saa de we ye mmoso ofie saa ne ma we ye nye e ofie wo ya eni haram asem asi wo ya daddy bekeniu wo ya mommy bekeniu wo ya echasa asem asi fie ye mmodi saa ne ma no so ye nye saa ne ma no ye na saa suban na di e ofie saa wo de saa wura abofra no mu a omfa nkwa bonten kai hunu se de bia me kasa charity begins at home and the yabo for benedi ewa bonteno eya na osua edi frifie wo de hyase frifie ansa na enyini no de pe abonten Afenso ya hwese ye ba mamu an ye bekyerɛ won sɛ de ye bɛyɛ ade wo fie. Kyerɛ wo ba ba mu ano. Kwan ye bɛfa so obɛyɛ aduane. Obɛtwitwi nkukuom, obɛtwitwi adwaye, obɛtwitwi sɛbe toilet so. Obɛsiesie fie, obɛmmobe, obɛpepa nkonwa, obɛsiesie dɛm. Kyerɛ no. Na wonyini a wankɔyɛ obi baba so ade so a. Wankɔka ne nan anto so ankenkan graphic ama obi baba amɛyɛ abaawa ne akoa amfa ama no. Kyerɛ wo ba no sɛ de siesie fie. Na daakye wo kwa awade a ono soso ne so abanfaso ama na busua, ne so abanfaso ama ne ye, ne so abanfaso ama ne mma. Ba kwa me di etwa to ene se kyerɛ wo ba ba mu wan se abrabɔ mu no ye ni shortcut bia. Shortcut bia ni hono ma wo befa e de anya wo ho. Agye se wo de nukuredie, wo de enieden ensi ne anem, na wo san so de adwumaden esi wani so. Ansa na abrabɔ ntimi akoyie de ama wo. Eno na nkyɛn ɛsɛ wo fa Kristo. Ɛsɛ wo de wo ho ɛma Kristo. Ɛsan sɛ adwumaden ye ne bibia ekosi na wo nim Kristo a wayera. Eno nti obaatan ɛyɛ akyerɛ wo ba no Kristo. Ba Kristo tete no. Na kyerɛ no sɛ de si kenkan Bible. Na no na meka sɛ even though Bible na ye kenkan no kora no. Sɛ sɛbe ɛnyɛ Kristofo dia. Ɛna ye book ɛda hɔ no mo a ɛniema papa abrabɔ mu niema anamonto ahodoɔ bibia wo bɛyɛ ye papa ye hwɛsode e be shape your life ɛwɔ abrabɔ mu no ɛwɔ Bible mu. Etu de fa ne sɛ heavy ni hɔ hell bia ni hɔ na mmom no wo tete wo ba no wɔ Bible kwan so a onko twantro onko bɔkro no onko diawu onko ye niema basa ya Bible ekasa etia sa niema nyina so sa wo ya ɔman mmara etia mmara no ɛno obedi edia hwɛ ne ntimi ntete ye mane yie sɛ ye Quran sɛ so Bible ana sum bia wo mu bia ya nananom abosom bia de opɛ sɛ ɔtete wo ba no wo mu no tete ne wo mu yie esan sɛ ye nananom abosom wo mo mpɛ ntrotwa wo mo mpɛ krono wo mo mpɛ suban tantan wo mo mpɛ ni etranton ye papa no nkramofo wo mo mpɛ saa ne emen amabobɔ soi saa na Kristo mo so no yan so saa ne emen so enti wo obatan hefa na wugina na watepti atete wo ba no e wo saa kwan ne so ebusua mefa ha amma wakwa abasononko medo asese wo do afidie no ato Neat FM me 90 ena waso egu a wotie no production crew aye krado Jordan Adoma Jerry Osajman Frema Abankro ena Nana Yaw Osei womo ena wiei Nana Yaw Safo womo ena wiei womo ebomi chidom ye twegu live e o Facebook ena YouTube Facebook eye Neat 100.9 FM live ena YouTube so eye Despite Media yan WhatsApp line so you activating dada enti wo message wo comment bibia so far as enye atemdidi nko ade ubetimi e de afa oni akenkan kama ede amount 05037217444 05037217444 ebusuya yekeka ekobro nyamua enesa bronya na aben yen pa enti ebedi bronya no ama ye dede so midin ede MAAME BIAMAH AKWAFO betimi aframe BIAMZ one woman gada BIAMAH brofo dem MAAME soja yabi ne nyina aframe a meje wo so me twa me ho abasisi a me bapa me dem ekoka na wu eso
after bearing hardship after hardship on an already suffering Ghanaian public. And yet you want to continue. President AKWAFO wants to continue to live like a Russian oligarch, like an Arabian king, like a British aristocrat, all three at the same time, at the Ghanaian taxpayer expense. And to add insult to injury, he refuses to be accountable to the Ghanaian people. He refuses to be transparent, and he refuses to show respect to the Parliament of the Republic of Ghana. We want to state very clearly that we are not accepting this new found position. The Ghanaian people will not accept this. You want more taxes, you must be accountable. And this is another reason why we in the NDC caucus are clear and unambiguous that we will not support the 2022 budget. Yes. We will not support it. We are opposed to it because of the lack of accountability, the lack of transparency. And you see it all around you, even in the Auditor General's report. And that is exactly what the chairman of the Foreign Affairs Committee has done. So let's be very clear. The position of the chairman of the Foreign Affairs Committee remains an undermine of the Speaker's authority.
Yes.
It flouts our standing orders. It is an affront to Parliament. It's not a position of the Foreign Affairs Committee. We have not met. It's not a position of this House. It is of no effect, and we expect the National Security Minister to respond to the Speaker's summons and come answer the questions that he must respond to. Thank you very much.
I represent Ghanaians and the country Ghana. We have spoken with one voice that we don't want anything to do with whatever terms they add, because there's still no end yet. As we are told, we used to call it lesbians and gays. Then they started talking about transgender, they talked about transsexual, they talked about queer, and they've added another Q. And then they started intersex, and then they brought another A. They added another A. Now they added P. And then they see two letters that they see a plus. One of their activists called Moo said in social media, I'm a funny person. That the Speaker is a funny person. I will continue to be funny to make sure that the right thing is done.
It's in the Parliament. It's a private member's bill. We've been fighting for for a long time, the opportunity for private members also to sponsor bills in Parliament. I believe this is the first. The Parliament is looking at it. And let's see how the process develops.
Do you feel pressured with the discussions going around?
No, I can't feel pressured. We're talking about public opinion. We're talking about legitimate processes that are being used. What I would hope for is that the debate itself would be civil, and that we would recognize the need for us to be tolerant and of each other, even when there are opposing views. I was, for instance, impressed by the intervention of some very renowned and well-positioned people within the civil society sectors of our country coming forward to express their views on the matter. I think that it will be a credit to Ghanaian democracy if this matter is handled in the correct manner. Well, now I believe a reference will be made by the bill to the Constitutional and Legal Committee, appropriately. That's the committee that looks at the issue of rights and constitutionality of legislation in our Parliament. They will work. I hear that over 130 memoranda have been submitted to them. I'm anticipating that they will all be looked at closely before they can come to some consensus. The chairman of the committee has spoken about what are his preoccupations, which I think are very legitimate, to be satisfied about the constitutionality and the legality of what is being proposed. All these are part of the mix, and I'm hoping that the process will be conducted in an acceptable manner, and at the end of the day, we will know what our legislature will have to.
August 4th, the day you are scheduled for our demonstration. Since the new search cases in our way, but as at now, we have not been slapped with any injunction say MAAME. COVID AC course president I come out with modalities you should go by. You see a quiet demonstration now. You make sure say you observe the safety protocols say COVID no affect nipa ni bebre. And any police for and a demonstration. The police will make sure say you be observe safety protocols during our demonstration. Injunction be from any other person biano. Our demonstration will come on Bibia at the We are waiting, we are ever ready, and you have prepared say you call this demonstration. We are all waiting for the timer. Say Emreno Besona, Yenyahu Kwai Aqua demonstration. If I show your direction, we rose during the demonstration. If I show police for up winning the bear from Vajewo or brass sports. If your brass sport are offered to use, if you use then you head towards to Independence Square.
You don't talk about roads that are not constructed. You don't talk about hospitals. You are talking about LGBTQ plus. Do we need it? Will it put food on our table? Honorable Sam George, I salute you again. Moko kenaka questions about you. Nonsense. Nini ngone ken yata oduna. Quote me well. Engo iya aduna. Fofo asho na asho he. Eken yata onu ke chichi kankpe. Oh, na fofo masho. Somebody say sure. Oh, I love my church. Say sure.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Oh, bring us something important. Oh, bring us something important. Oh, bring us something important. Let's bring it right here. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy.
That's right. Bronya no na yewura mo no we ya kanawu section e dey eba. You see Christmas winti and kanawu no the whole of December ye hold one. Ye the Christmas carol na and ye dey betwa kanawu no ego. What yes sir. Na ye keka ko bronya me esuban bo ye ho Ghana for ye due bo papa Ghana for ye ha dwene ye kwa tifi ko hunu nsuo ye abanafo abebisa. Ani esuban tie ye san so epasem surasem. Yes.
A king was born today.
Nana Ghana for ye tio ye subaya no ye pasem surasem. Odi amasem ne mra wo bia be kan bi na odi amasem bi sin yankas ye invite wo so masi bra ne be yiwa no ho na abete na de enti ade ba ko ama me ka ho asema me de Christmas carol kra e hya ase ene se tesi e keka ko bronya ho bronya bremu ye nya si December mu de ene eno a bronya ne ye pe ye mpo e ba so live na eniema boa ye dene eniema boa ye dene papa aside say ye obi anim se system no mu aye se tawe ne nasefo no adwadifo no wankasa so eduru bronya bremu se ya wo mo sa to niemam no mo atwa mo ho aba ene ye ntade ene niema boa kosoro ene ye ntiminto bi ho a wo mo so na to niema no bo mo atase enti ye de satna ewiase ma ne ye Omwa ena tutum because ye bedi bronya ena ye bedi bronya bia so aniema to ekosoro business ebumi sales ebumi enti ene obetum because otum kura nipa na esanse ye kodi bronya wo hia sa de niti no hia na ke obeto ena ayi efense ba bia befa bia adekoro no no bia sutu nyame ya wadom na akonya Kristo ni bia ono nyame soro wo ne mu na akobia okase wo media de se netie anya sa at across no mu wi a wo mu akasa ba ena ye ntwade ena bronya de ye hu so kura ena niema boa ye den ena nkrofo mekro mmeto ade wo so so wankasa Kristo ni a wo ton ade wato wo niema num enye se bi aban ena niema petrol boa ekosoro nti niema boa kosoro eno da nchen because ye ba be di bronya nti no wato niema no buo no a dwade ni no ato niema no buo sa suban yi ye de san kwakora 2022 mu kwan ben ye befa so e besese free kwan ben ene ye befa so a e besesa e free hu menuano e kwan ben 0302243540 0302257902 ubetime afre na wode wadwenkyerem aba yenhwe nipa akra e de wo madwenkyere aba nanso mefa course ne ewia ansana meba eno eso e wo messages column hono. Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Eba jodi ni baby afrefi.
Mi pacho ye frema jeni mu mi ka tesro fan koberia.
Eti wa jeni mu.
Na bro nya ihu ya me deni. Dem wajuma nso.
Mejo so.
Na me fa hon chia me wafa ajako. Former energy minister Ana Johnson Limpopo dia. I'm in Chatters Group. When you never boam, you have breaky 18. Eh, as I'm a wood can be a Yanukre. Yabunya no Basa will be a Pesicao. Eddie di Burunya Nibi. And he will be a penny channel. But a banasa and yet. Yenya Boko. What you say? You go to Janya, Yantesumaya, Akoko. I want to add one time that is some continuing Guyano. And I am not one thing. And a tomatoes, no. Tomatoes, you say, do bring your another board in pa. When you mean what going to do when your tomatoes boil them.
Yeah, toast for a baby. And you offer for baby.
And a bunch of anybody else, and they do bring your piano much at that, they don't me. The bring and the idea will be a musica, would be on the bear enjoyment too.
Matia Jenny Momeda say. The CP wants to bet me afre 0302 243540. 0302 243540. Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Ipacho dini baby afrefi.
From Iglesia. Mr. I love Ghana.
Mr. I love Ghana and your dog Ghana ye. Yes.
The Bunyani dear. Nubia or one. My little free, almost translating a good refugee or matter to one. You declare when you make your baton in Terminal disease, on Chababuny driver. The Union Yamania. You be an or ye, the man at the there will be a that is the problem. Or say, I said, yeah, the baby, yeah,
yo, that's I love Ghana man, yeah, that's pa. When you as out to sans Sawati, Christum Pesa, San, for no normal price, Ubenya Sika Benya, and found it to do a 12 but to Unya. Hello.
Mammy Soja.
Good afternoon.
We are in Yamia Sinding Count.
And council pa, Pacho dini baby afrefi.
But the way Nana Amwa,
yo,
boy.
Yo, Nana, it's you.
You were a Justin Kubia, the Robia Metiano, Naminchia, on a water to go out in most more, you the Damois. My a prayer fast a tour, a bit of man. You need a media say, or the Adewi, Antony, that the Antony. Yeah, autonomy, and a boy original. And I was a pension, I say, every idea we see, and I was a corner, oh, man, situation maybe, and Madame Mobia, and found a Brunia Afro, and I say Easter Afro, Okwa, a son at ye, they're gonna have the day of Pia Passion and some Obia in your opponent, or men, and you'll be on the odds of us autonomy. Quiet to one city, two cities, and if I see being face about Zambiama, the best say, a band social, every year, it's like the Bobo Man on Blan, if you are to do a groom,
yeah, that's yeah, that's a pan, and I'm Wako Ediano. Hello. Good afternoon. Jimra. Pacho would any baby Africa
from Kofi.
Yo, I just go feed you.
Na Alakade Subai entertain pa or they be allowed to send it.
No cry.
Na it's answer Nakabin to Tassam Ajimania fire a ye. Them human right. A brofun when I brabana illusion or Ghana. I brofun homes about Pana Empire Bus. No Suban bonus of pain on Abufabo with you. MPP be dey go yawa and this on ka ho a ka san kofu be ti de o mayeku na doctor bi wache no yin kofu wache hwan anya ye na wasa ka san kofu achi wancha Ghana ma bi wo mo hon fa no wanya president wodo anya ye na waka fa
yo wadaroma we no kana wu bre ne de ye wo session na ye ka politics ne we no eno ne bre be so
foto ele ka su ba bona be sere ma awu mo record o parliament
da sepi kana wu na de de atopono so aye ka ho asem eye buro nya ba bia eniema boa ye tutum enye se bia abaya to petrol mo da bi ye nto petrol mo kura kokoro mo atum se eniema boa koso because ye be di buro nya e di enti na se ba na sa ye se ye Christo man o man ye Christo for over 70% in the woman e di enti na se ba na sa hello Good afternoon. Pacho dini baby afrefi. Pacho eti yo. Adaro mama ne so kakra ma me.
Yo, me say me share with you, and on about that. So, we are. I mean, Bonina, who can it say, you get to near me, you know, apart from the man, I yet to the piano. And even if you want to, I aspire you.
Mo.
Oh, and then you hire an aspire, you bring your bay, or maybe you at the above one we are all got that BIAMAH. Now, we make Kai say, Mammy, be this store, not of no. Mammy, and I tell him, say, at the end of the year, Papa, you were told at the end of the okay, Makuma 14 for the question. Mammy, important, said at the end of the year. Emma, Mammy, we are going to get a Panama Papani, at the end of the course, the man of one, or Quena at the end of the year, or Sandy, and by a fit Mammy, who know Dodgy. And she said, maybe few on the night, and the Papani Chabu finds Ama, San Gandhi and Mano. But to make us say, or sorry, I told them.
Nipa de ugu no ubetwa. Zanet ye meda say. Nyame adomo next week ye de sa expiry products na se for ye de ho nkomo ye de bebrem. Hello.
Hello, mini BIAMAH.
Oh, rapenyi ma hi.
Ese me pe program me wo motorway ne so na ma parki.
Oh, nyame nshira.
Na onyame onshira no ye okese.
Amen.
Nfa wafidi so ntia yewura koloniama oba as a national treasure. Yewura status global ene lawyer Kobia. Ini aba okan Isaiah 29:30. Oti ye de ano efa ewurade ho. Yes ye Ghana ye Christian country. Edu kwasi ada so dan nyina ye ma. Ochine okemo. O kabronya. Sama lockdown by gareni eton say. Na ya na omu refi. Ugbo unu efu o de better pampers. Onyame no siro efu bo. Ye just for ne billion nipa bonefo a. They say omo ton ade papa no mpa ya. Engu na omo de ade afrem. We na omo de we afrem ade enye na de abesi o ton mani nua. Enne ukoto ewo wan hwe ye form ya nane. Ya so ye ye Christopher. Ye wi ane ye de ko shaban. Mo me hyehyɛ ya brabo na enche Yesu beba. Mini aba BIAMAH oni ya menya dwuma.
Papa nye me da sipi. Hello.
Mini aba.
Empon to say. Good evening, baby afrefi. Hey. Asu ani.
Ai, because every go
Yo, yet you.
Mama na what you saying?
Adom.
What say me about program is like?
Aye.
I credit you na adofo me bia I send me credit me born again.
Ayo.
Mercy Aqua. What didn't you manora Aqua? What were USA abuchimamu? Yes, you are one mammy. I mean, we have kept me in Nicolas Bobiato, with Chiano Papa. My chairman up Papa, we have pen Peter out on shop. Oh, I was so kind. What is those enemy credit? My check is a champ of Greta Kauma Gnaza, MPP Mikianpa. Mammy, and
as you and young one, I bet you.
I may
It worry.
Come in. Me about time. I say, I draft for anything. We
can't drive for some patch.
And you know, some bring at the end of America. AKWAFO, Gana, AKWAFO Mobopa. Can what you never go car found the car. Never in blue, Tayo, Tayo. Now the professor now, but turn out the Vitus as a play, put on boarding. They will put in Cabro, yet two, getting answer, one ton, as they, oh, yes, Kennedy. And here, AKWAFO, they're gonna, they can buy a mobile pa, AKWAFO mobile party. The Saban said, okay, for 4 years.
Medasipi, as you count us on our 10 and can also bet me after. Hello.
Hello,
Ma'am. Good afternoon, but you're baby after.
Mediana and Cola, professional taxi driver.
Yo, Prof, it's you.
Maybe I'm because I'm the video and I see a ship. You know, then you will see the case. I'm in Fasana, then come out and be a semi swatcher.
See me too.
Mr. What do you say? Constitution, I'm going to say 1981. And Rollins, coup, and a veteran. Our veterans, no, it did more trans 11 years. 1991, and a trouble. The 1992 now, almost 1992 Constitution, won't say MPP for Mboko to have gone, who said, you do more, and yet, it's no money there, or months channel, it's one of my dear assistant. Almost by 2008.
Yada constitution asemi de enye ne ene ye beka wie because the constitution favors both the NDC and the MPP. It will be about onye na dwen se obesakra mu. Obia mpese obesakra mu. Into until say ye benya obia odwene o man Ghana ho. Odwene o man kan kro odwene o man puntuo ho no. Constitution will continue to remain the 1992 constitution. Yeah, amend ye nyane hwe. Hello. Good afternoon.
Afternoon, Naba.
Achodini baby Afrifa.
The AKWAFO, Mikasa African Tamanto.
Yo, it's you.
Naba. Also, or video in a video, a question pa. The Mamempa Akunyantia, the Papadia, or no Saja, Banka Kra. Yo, Honorable Bache Ejaku. Incoming President Papa Minister European FM area. Any lawyer just could be up in power boss. Many of us, I would say, Ghana or Constitution after my year can I was say, you will be near the idea. And to me about me pato.
What from say? Mesro, Kana no ye prices of goods are shoot up. And no one some year can bring ye. It is a woman no one some candy. Constitution the train. Yeah, discuss it be I better there be phone lines and now about the Meda sipi wonso so adwenkyere eno no de media top no so ayeka ho asem ne se bronye bebe bia obi oton ade bia ya to petrol mo ye nto petrol mo oto ne niamam womutum wie so anu omo aba ene ye nto ade ene kromu aye do ene ho anhwan ene ho kɔ ne ba sa suban no ye se efre ho kristofo na suban no wan be de be fa so ye be jai because we enye kakra wo de beto so na ebemu aye millionaire ena ebemu aye billionaire se wonnya sika emfa wo ne dodo a wo de beto so ya de abenya enti ada ne yenni no kure ma ye ho eno ho asem ne ye kan. Hello
mami Biamah.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Ba jodi ni baby Afrifi.
Ma ba ku nkwanya efu.
Efo biti.
Leka ya fona ma.
Efo ebre konti yanko.
Yedi kan no mami tia police nyama. Na mintia use tu be tia wa okunko just because we are on the channel mami Biamah asem na odi atena so ebi kapa because me nuka fa sisi adi tena so wo roifa na mi fa unka mami Biamah what say that brand value no na ba ni this one
meda CFO meda CP wonso so adwene eno no 0302243540. Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Bacho dini baby Afrifi.
Bacho Solomon nkoso fi Legon.
Bacho itio.
Obi friend no ka tezi drivers no wansem. Ma menzu de meka ton se omo nsu ka hu bio ana ya na normal ne bo yedin.
Omo yedin.
Bibia omo charge normal bo wo fa omo de wo mu charge wo a. Anu susu ka hu. Ndia omo nsu nkata. Sanse o fa kwa ha ne ha ka kriya. Ebu obeje wo no.
Traffic.
Nya asem ketwa.
Meda se.
Entino muno amuntu nkata.
Ye no mbekasa pa taxi for yesremo. Em say traffic wo krom de eduru bronya brand mu a but yesremo ya momra fom kakra ma yen. Hello.
Mami Biamah.
Papa, good afternoon.
Hey, onyame asu bi
enka onso mba jodi ni baby Afrifi.
Ana nchibu asiaku ni o ko wa kakaka de se.
Yo na nchibu asiaku menu abe ma papa.
Yo, mami ni edika mami mo wabaso. Na mentia niura kwabra bankwa yabo a incoming national chairman. Collins Niama incoming national treasurer. Obi kwa mo bia be se ho. Na mentia yura Jombobi na kupon share papa.
Meda CP meda se unsu betimi afre 0302243540. Hello. Good afternoon. Hello. Good afternoon. Bacho dini baby Afrifi.
Afternoon. Mudiri aka.
Eja aka yetio.
Eka sefri ada blaka. Mini aba. saa asɛm a wɔkan a ɛburo nyadu a na nneɛma aboa yɛ deɛ no me nuaba ɛyɛ ayɛ suban na Ghana yɛsɛ kristofoɔ wɔ ma wei mu obi a woa wotumi sɛ adeɛ yi a woba bɛto tameneboɔ because of nyanti na wakatakata w'ani woyi a wasa kɔtena so deɛ mo abɔ mpaya asɛ nyame sɛ ɔmfa abɔ nkyɛ ne wama nnipa brɛ because bɛnyadu obi ɛka no nyɔnko nti Ghana adeɛ obi ka sɛm sɛ kristofoɔ wɔ ha na nagasa mehu deɛ mepɛ sɛ mekyerɛ fa me nuaba ne nyame adwuma
Meda sipi. Hello. Mepacho mitio. Me say, ye ka eniema boa ehwiri koso wadaroma mepacho pi. Me say, ye ka eniema boa akosoro. Enye anything apart from it may you free so. Mitio.
Me can you there? Say adapt the system. Ayi yaman whatever market. Na ade tedo na why fofo na mo what do a. Anke you nsi o. Na nyi boto nyama gu warehouse. Nyi obi oto nyama gu warehouse na nyaman buy. Na wa sa de go market olotan.
No correct.
Nti say your system nyama ni bi ba out there. Afipo na ada market and shops and what started the wire Black Friday na de. Sanka dam system wo ho a nyaman e ye kwa brotira. Oya product be offer ma me BIAMAH and na ye Thursday. Oya product no the but next week nyama oba ye ma me BIAMAH the market no. Last week is now old. Now I told you. Now I introduce you one. But you adapted them system. You know, man, Ghana a good implicitly. Are you coming? Let me must say, look at that and go to the bring BIAMAH the last month. It is the amount of market that was on the bar. It's one while I saw what I'm a one time. I don't know what man. And I send about not what man. One cast one part, you'll be over to. They are must say, this is the time on fire. All that quality cook. And a standard board, what market?
And a Food and Drugs Authority.
More imitation. And aspiring goods. I'm sure documents go UK. China for the product a UK work on. Na government who do you that was there. Recall. China for what's the original UK government. That was for Africa. The Virginia showed. It's about time, or that then the basic bring at one quadrant.
That's sippy. Yo, that's say Jacofi, that's say hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Obayima.
Bajo dini baby afrefi.
Kai asunji enkan.
Enkan no cross any ana.
Me pacho ogan wuli ni.
Ayo, ogan wuli yeti o.
Obayima ewe ma mincha yewa aya Collins Niama. Our party ecotes income national treasure. Na minchia iwa ayaka no damwa ani adwuma for them o mangana. Obayima o mangana na ye team no. Ye frey ho Kristo summan. Na so etimodin ane bondefusem ane ahoya ayo man we ma. Adan na ba ya ukọ Accra. Awo class ye ton milk awo Accra ane awo class ye ton milk awo Medina. Ade tre ba nza. Ukọ be bia obi o class do ton na ade. Enti yen fe won se ya fe won se Kristo summan de. Yen fo odo ane biako ye entro mani. Esen odo ane biako ye ane ye Kristo summan ntempi ene ne ekabne bo ye de ho nyime twa ho abo e wo mama. And there's funny name IS5. I didn't get no way IS5. Near the pack, the true, edible flagon, near Tom Yonko, any uncle, you know, the Onya, and that's uncle. Now, you say, yeah, it's only a Kapia bank, and I'll bring
and then a nim a train of pa. Say, yo, Meda say, Adiabako Nipa, Ese, Okai, now who say, dear Ugu Bia, Ubetra, a swaba. Adia Bia, Ube Bia, say, affect you will be negatively and not positively, no. Ubecha eso aba. Ebusia for ha na ye de kana wu calls ni nyina ye de mo esi messages kakra ba messages no ma mefa ba ko pe Felix Minta and also the game changer Okankwe South and the free binary. Good afternoon MAAME BIAMAH. Ghana for the past month or two has witnessed huge public debate on the current state of food prices in the country. I can confidently say prices of food in our local market have dropped drastically. This vindicates the Agric Minister's assertion that the food is in abundance in the country and also at relatively cheap price. Yo, yate. Special greetings to Ghana's iconic and workaholic food and Agric Minister, Dr. Owusu Afriye Akoto. Aha, any other kind of winning in our ACA, Kayamo said, Yesiburo Nyamu, won't to tow near my shall net to tow. Anya sa or a bosumine ebebu dichino. Na near mano so koto no 100 cities ya obekọ na ye 200 and 250 ya dibia ka ho ankasa enti shine your eyes na animanimu ye koneko dudwa kototo niema o manta ade wa ankasa so obeto bi nsusu a eja wa ye ten se de be ya wo mo etoto niema no buomu a enko affect you aha ene de kana wu no esi nyame ya domo a next week and the MAAME announce next week Mark Jerry or Sajima on the betting drum at the amamo na bibietime akoye yo na mi tram huta me basisia na yaba befa Dr. Amache Boateng or ye political science lecturer ewo Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology yene no edi nkomotew na afi ya sign abba Dr. Amache ewie ye mawa ha o Nempom to say, dog. Yo, ye the radiase. Wada mami wojidie mapase enra anase free na wotwe atwa mu no ato mu abesi enra. Ne ekoso ewo yem parliament wani etua mu bi. Ede na wo kan fa ho.
Thomas na mi chati. Eno kwa ni se mra se bedwa finding it ba. Komo bo asi ehwe se nhihye ewo ehun mfaso ma oman ma oba adwumeta ma ewo semra se omudu so aban nhihye e gina edom ma na sedom so asebadwafo ni nyina wa said se wo mo pensem mu enwura mu yi enhwe se aban nhihye yade a my idea best person you said the public interest na say nhihye bi a emwa from ba ko ba say ochiri so ba mfa so mani ba bi dem ra shebe jofo adu market I say wo mu mra no wo mu nye so say sheke bi mu ka bi amamu ati bia no wo nyina ako pe bi ena efa sana eton sana telecom ura PC apio nko akugina nchen ba ko pe bi pe ibi asibi mu a men kai ademre dodo no ano o mu na agitu ani se mo o man na dia nipa mienu miensa ensusu pa ade hu hina wo mu nyina ho pe nyina wo mu nyina atwen nyina yeti asi tenye sa na tie ko ba se ma se ba gefi asemu ina akoso a pe wo mu ni se ko be ka se if e ba beton ne o man no ti man ti kasem ayeyi a atefo no ani ye na how wo ho a how ni gina America ye no wo a o man ba o man ma nti nsem a ekoso na nsin a ekwa se dom kese no anu fia da o man ti nyina so na company budget ni da nyantu enye bibi a se ha dwin bi ejuma eso mu di o fani bi ani finance minister adwin omne ne adwin o niam pasa tana na wo so mo tun ase no mo yes ni de emu fa bi emwa pasa ba so ya unyo pagya ne na so ni emu se dom kwano ma bi wo budget ni ya da japai a ita take na ya hwemu ba antan ya jatu mu ta ne ma no na ya hu ma o man Ghana na o te na itimi hwemu yi papa
yo dog mimi sase enye bia ne ekoso o parliament no ewo economic impact ewo mai so
bia ewo then the no any say ye ma se ba fie ni parliament omutimi edoso aban a ɔkyɛ akonnwa mu ɛhyehyɛ mu a nsusuansoɔ baako ne aban no ni hɔ a kɔnoa a aban foforɔ ba a ɛsan ahyehyɛ ne foforɔ saa nti no nnipa bi a wɔmbɛpɛ sɛ ebi a wɔmde wɔn sika kɛseɛ ba ɔman no mu saa nneɛma sei ɛma wɔn ma because ɛba saa ɛbɛma mi nka biama mu no ayɛ adwuma afiri 1993 abɛtɔ ne mmom nhyehyɛeɛ a yɛyɛ adwuma paa nkasa na soɔ no da na aban a ɔte akonnwa so si ne baako mi kɔ n'anim nan anante nwɔtwe ofiri akonnwa so a na aban foforɔ ba a na yɛpɛtu anammɔ no akɔ baabi aba ne nyinaa ne sɛ mmarahyɛ badwafoɔ no na sɛ baako ɛmfa nteaseɛ sɛ yɛsom ɔman Ghana ɛno nti no na wɔyɛ aban yɛhwɛ ama ɛma ɛwɔ mu nyinaa da hɔ pɛ ansa ne agye atom yɛ adwuma ɛwɔ ɔman no.
Yɛhwɛ the social aspect. Well, obi a member of parliament was some kind of respect be a yɛde ɛma wɔn office no. Enti Ghana ni bia ɛhwɛ nim so we yɛ me MP. Was so timi ɛda suban sonko bi ɛdi. But looking at what went on, especially Enrano, it is a signal that sended the ama youth no.
Very normal. Omunina being copy. The moment basa campus that be a mutina. That's a year. And that's a year. Yentimi na ye disagreement no adi. Oh, my shebe. Hono na can't say that some of us are we are not able to manage our disagreement. We are not able to manage conflict. Much more safe fashion. Hono there, but say empathy is very normal. It's very.
Yo, yeah, send signal ben send it come outside and almost be who say a normal to know when ya de bia a hard juni biasa.
No, generally, no say aswa manu tadia aswa no work for number be of a signal is positive, very positive. For example, we know this is more in our study M1 or minor at the end of the day. And that's a PhD to meet number be of our minor. And you know, a woman, a maturity, a very unfortunate from Cassia for no be. Parliament, almost can't the budget is never be one almost a star now. Essence and some system parliament. Now it was or can you answer never be aware among yourself to put it for mining.
The crackram no situation say no. A dear pana mampenyi betimi aye e dia fa ho.
And okran say me do no genta ma se be appointment from hono. Kana wo mo mampeni. Budget ni mampeni budget. And I said on your service. Say you kra na o kina. On place where we kina no. Obi for ever be not for about you. You can't go to my penny as you. Then the break you want to find out, then on and possible. So yeah, it's you don't know how for some form of 71 holders no honor. For parliament, I said about your feet. My money has original hotel and just a penny of I can't say one more pet. Another don't come about I bet can't say. One would be only 6 7 you have to find it. That's how the 2 that's how the moon. I won't say, myself, your phone, and I said, don't get your phone to beat me a dinner. Uncle, much just or music and so. I didn't know. Almost yes, I'm saying, I didn't know. That's no, a buy, a buy. Some ben a cosso, our brain. Almost yes. Almost my time will be to me a cannon, yes, yes. Pay or one, I say, if I be the Strontino, almost to me, and somewhat as a woman. I didn't see, and I and she said, a Japan credit can buy the peer. Son of what the breed, I said, the BMC. Anyone else, and I buy enough for my. It's too good, you know. That PD does not want to buy. Can you say, you know, they are not only so we can't rely on them. Can't rely on it.
Enti wenu ugidi ye se edie pa na wo se mrahye bedwa no wo mo aye se de be ya sa bro ha ne we ni nyina no eto betwa
So much we just here. I was at Dom Casino, almost share near my year, Papa. Then because you say, oh, my near my oh, the same, and I was television for my money in our air. Now, a sign PSA near my almost the breed and more mine. That's it. The good one, now, or mine, or mine, on the and Teresa. So they should be very careful. Demonstrate to Ghanaians that they are in to serve the best interest of Ghana. When they know undermining economic of their money, the mindset, the nipa training to or bet me or mine who that him. Oh, your mind now you don't get much. Put me up, Bobra. I never name any now that my yes, that's all my money or my no. Bet me, that's why I make a idea. So me can say a bit to me akobase. And nothing probably the attack crown now or no done. But I'm not really sure about how we manage ourselves, how we
Dr. Amaje Boateng wi ye bedo ase no wa adwenche. Abusuani a wotie ye Dr. Amaje Boateng oye political science lecturer ewo Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology and niema ekoso mrahye bedwafie no na yaji adwenche kakra ewo ne honomo na nsunsuaso a ede beba de ene age damadache na ebehu no eye me 19 waso egu awutie na ha ye 800.9 FM.
Society they belong to are in these terrorist groups and not, for example, the Republic of Ghana. And so they would criticize how our democracy does not work and it does not deliver. They will criticize how they are waiting for jobs, but those jobs will never come because the government will never be able to deliver. They will criticize how they can take certain things happening in society and use them as examples to radicalize. All these become the techniques of radicalization. They become the techniques of, if you call it, undermining what we are, what progress we have made, and what we have achieved. People should not assume that there is no jealousy that in the Fourth Republic we have maintained and sustained political stability. We are not like other places where people are arrested and locked up. People don't want to see a country, and when I say people here, I'm referring to these terrorist groups. They are envious that when there is an environment in which every country is suffering under the weight of terrorism, Ghana continues to stand stable is not to create the mistake of allowing people to fall into the hands of terrorists, but that every day we work together to overcome those challenges, right from local government level to national level, to prevent that radicalization, which then makes people to fall into the hands of these groups when the possibility of recruitment arises. Let us continue with the effort of delivering good governance. Military or security is one, but it is more about the delivery of good governance. Let in every village and in every community, even when we have challenges, let us continue to engage one another in which people know that there is a collective effort, both formal and informal. Continue to allow you in the media to have the space. Even when you criticize, it should not be interpreted as negative. It should be interpreted as constructive to help the accountability process. Let's continue to deepen democracy.
There is a place for prayers and there is a place for common sense. Unfortunately, most Christians today have replaced common sense with prayer. They have replaced common sense with prayer alone, and they think that everything must be solved by prayer alone. It is not everything that must be solved by prayer alone. If indeed prayers alone can solve our problem, Ghana, we pray more than Japan. We pray more than China. We pray more than Germany. We pray more than Holland. We pray more than most of these countries. How come our problems are still the same? So we sometimes substitute laziness to prayers. Paul said, unto him who is able to do more than we can think, more than we can ask, more than we can imagine. And asking is prayers. So in addition to prayer, think. In addition to prayer, dream. In addition to prayer, imagine. Unfortunately, the church today, young men and young women of today, have substituted thinking, imagination, and dreaming to prayers alone. Prayers alone cannot fix your problem. What common sense can do, prayers cannot do that for you. That is why God has asked you to think and to pray. The symbol of prayer is this. One aspect represents humanity, the right one represents divinity. And so it takes humanity and divinity to come together. It takes your thinking and your prayer. When you think and you pray, God will anoint the thinking. You are sitting down there and all that you are doing is you are praying that you get a job. When you are not going out there to look for a job and you think a miracle will hit you, you are sitting out there not doing your job well and you are praying that God should bless you. And then you begin believing that God is going to bless you and turn your fortunes around. You need to be praying that God should rather bless your ideas. God should open your eyes that you would see where the needs are. God should bless you with the ideas so that you would use the ideas as seed you plant to turn your fortunes around.
Neat FM Neo
'The best station in the capital, Neat FM.
Neat FM Neo.
Abusiafo Neat 100.9 FM no so egu awutie na braso ye ba studio 2 na fe enne enkomo a ewo hono mo no yetimi esi no enkonwa na yatwetwe ne sabasa ne sere na yetimi akoyanim say parliament eguso a ya ehuru so edie na akofa wenum nyina ba 2022 budget and economic policy of the government ena efa bi se there be aban yesiesi wo ho fa ba kon se there be de aba no a eno a ena yaba yede aba na budget ne se de edom kuma no ebotugu ye no edom kese wo mo soso na no wo mo kotena adwam agitumu esai wo mo atwa de edom kuma no ebotugu ye na no fiada no eti wo mo ena etimi ato abakan age budget no atomo dom kuma no kire se enipa dodo a na wo mra hye bedwafie ho no mo da mra no bnada edom kese no ekọ ya edom kuma no ankobie no mo so mo koje budget no etomo no wo mo kire se na edipa dodo no enru nipa dodo a wo se wo mutimi age budget no etum na enumu no na no bnada ne efirimu eba ye bi se minority for dom kuma na wo ho no wo mo kire se nipa bi ayen ho se honorable Sarah Adwoasafo na kire se waba besi na nan wo mrahye bedwafie on mo boni beka se impersonification bi abaso wo ho edie no ye behwe na ye de ho enkomo aso eye no kre se na nye honorable Adwoasafo na ye de obi foforo na ye de besi na nan ana na no sunsun aso bi wo so First Deputy Speaker esi ade wono so wokotena adwam no so minority mu amu the minority erezi motion bi a ye fe no rescission na chese nia majority ekọ na anobnada ekoye ye no enra edom kuma no so the motion foforo kwa se wo mu di kotwam na no First Deputy Speaker of Parliament Honorable Joe Sewusu wobo etuguye enu achi pressure bi ni ade bi kokọ so nchinwa so ni dede ye ni ade ena speaker na konwa minority for no wamkota me za wo so unye speaker de a ene akonwa bi eni ho no ma wa obetimi atena so tane me nyina edien anase hefa ena de o meyi ebekọ na enkomotwetwe mu mpanyimfo a ebedome aboame ama yetimide nkomotwetwe no abaso no eye Honorable Collins Usu amankwa kane NPP mrashebedwane ewo Menhia North constituency wababa kamensa ewo hasei afei yera yaw asanitano oye national organizer eda LPG amayukono anno ena yera Emmanuel Adote Alote kan ono so 2020 okopre mrashebedwa akonwa ewo anya so otuom 2020 abato no mo entimi amfa but 2024 de ebefa ede amano eti mpanyofo na wiei ye no mo besi nkonwa atwetwe nkom mpanyofo mema mo nyina akwa abo
yo yedazi
pacho mo mpom te sai radias ishira nkwa ishira mu ishira aha that's right ye the radias na wo mo se yera college Usu amankwa wa mantem de but ede me nkom no be hye afri no so san se no wa ye a member of parliament pain and no the rudiments what parliament near maybe a woman ye no e bia yent memufo no yent yase but no akomu pen no obetumi adomu soko abonye ho enkomo kakra e Honorable Collins Usu amankwa we dey me ba wo so ye me bisa ne say sania ekoso e wo parliament no e dey signal e na e send dey amayen e benya sunsonso bi e wo Ghana yen kebama kabia memo no so ana
yo me dase me nuaba ma me fa konya so na nchia Ghana fo nyina me mo bibia na me nuano ya mo pre ne ekoso parliament no yekoso ewo Ghana's 8th parliament no enye ade a ye nyina ye je ho itum se why sit we say obey Tavia ubehunu say Ghana for do na omonye comfortable with happiness in parliament na ni nyina ye se emra ya hyehyɛ no na meka no mo afidie ba ko so say Rashe bedwane da ho kakraka no. Ise okriani. Who major two side didi juma ewo Rashe bedwam no. 1992 Constitution of the Republic and standing orders of Parliament. The Drobe Bina Yesi Jina is Yonko Bisa Abrewa no say Yonko had the constitution no ka and I said the standing orders no eka. Na Yakwako French in your show abanu na what in actually now he said the Dom Kumano chere emranim. Now he said the Dom Kessiano so chere emranimo. Now what bizarre say a bamra in Chichi Mudia and Yamra Shebja for the church emblem. Shebja for Yamra. According to Article 99 of the Constitution, a clear Parliament, a lawmaking body. Parliamentarians enact laws. Judiciary and they interpret law. The evidence say Central Nibakwa wakonenim na say lawyer near Atama Semno, Richard Sky. The Attorney General Kwakojina Supreme Court say on my true and proper interpretation of Article 104 and also Order 109, 123 no handing orders no. Into ne kwan so ano no. Because Martina Fie Hoda. It will be a free BB standard practice. Parliament, it will be a convention to me here, Juma. And Nuntina, in the wisdom of framers of 1992 Constitution, Omo ehunu say a pobia ye bobia no, there are rules of engagement. And to shepa per voting procedure in Parliament, said the Article 104 no standing order 109 no nyina ekano. Quorum. Many about there's something called quorum. Say a form of quorum. Constitution is say a 1/3. Standing orders also say 1/3. Into your Rashe Bedwa for 275. Out of 275, no person form of quorum. Who here 92 members of Parliament. Now do ma form of quorum. They mo open simple majority, meaning open threshold. Threshold a simple majority of 275 members of Parliament, 138. And until your majority party and your minority party. I said the Nkonta call NDC ekura 1376, MPP ekura 1376, and na obi okon kotokro independent. Ono MPP for the two abama no. Dada yefan sheet.
Just that Ojinas as an independent.
But MPP for the dene buy. Omo two ababa dene bamra shebe. Oba so no. And na openly. And no say me ne MPP for ne be di se bikasubo. Me no me be di dwa. E ofia ha. Enti no wa chere baby o. I'm making MPP majority party in Parliament. Enti majority leader no ye leader of Parliament, you know. Or no ye leader of government business. Now Emrane say, what kind standing order 109, 123 now? One no is about decision. Now said the before said decision be because no, or say the simple majority. Members present voting. Enti quorum ni die, wo yem Rashe Bedwani a wo ka quorum ne o. Enu nti na nsonso ye eda speaker any deputy speaker and term no. Because where the language of the constitution, baby oka the speaker, constitution emphasize it. Edru baby na constitution na bebo deputy speaker. So understanding all this no so can. Because deputy speaker no or no a member of Parliament. Enti ora Joe Wise or representing people of Bekwai. Enti uko parliamenta attendance sheet no. O ye MP a na akoko sign. Ora Bagben or nye member of Parliament won sign bi. It is your cover attendance sheet in the class is here. Now you share roll call na. You because members we na abafie ho. You omo na form quorum. It me start business. You start business na say sorry baba betina speaker konwa ni mu a oni deciding vote. It want to be. But answer no mo be take a decision no with that sir quorum no omo ntimi take a decision. Enti no chire mu ma obi ehunu say he understands say mo ye 137 amote ho plus myself because ye kan MPs. Enti ye 138.
But the binom so e idea be say the moment I'll be send it to the speaker's chair no. Untimi nkan nka.
There be eno ye abato tie ni o. Okwatena ho no aba no say eye voice voter
on to be
eye head counter on to be as long as oti akonwa ni mu no na emom number na omudi be take decision ni pando no oka ho because we're a member of parliament.
Okay.
So the mention and a big crash so crack can say even going by order 103 no order 103 no chere say deputy speaker no obe losing the original vote but one can the casting vote. Meanwhile order 1092 no Pacho MAAME for the avoidance of doubt MAAME and kind kakra Pacho order 1092 no or say Mr. Speaker shall have neither an original nor a casting vote. Pacho original nor a casting vote. And if upon any question before the House, the votes are equally divided, the motion shall be lost. And now, but 1093 now, or say, a deputy speaker or any other member presiding shall not retain his original vote while presiding. On say, Drew Hono, one can't casting vote. But okay, say the original vote. Into your Hono crown, I'm there. Say,
108 in our working kind.
109. 109.
Oh, okay.
Voting in parliament Article 104 of the Constitution. Okay. So 109 no. One no and they can't question for decision in the or the problem ni ho. And now okay mama kan 101 and 109 no cry one on netiase. Or say no question for decision in the House shall be proposed for determination unless there are present in the House not less than half of all members of the House. Not less than half of all members of the House. Meaning, answer na side decision no ebe koso no. Enipa oni kwan so mo ye half of the House. Na side nipa na ne ho amo. E ye omo ye members of parliament. Awon yen koto about ho. Or chair quorum na mo di be take decision no. But deputy speaker, second deputy speaker no omo nyina members of parliament. Omo represent constituency. So at any material moment, omo representation there year juma and non chere say okotena konyo betuma to aba.
Yes, no forming a quorum.
A quorum no
and a voting.
Yes.
No, two different.
Yes. On say mama dem fam bra from kra. On say is mo juma yi. E bi ho na bia management. Na mo board ho. Board no. Motime ka say chairperson of the board no on to be only casting vote, but above quorum or can number ne to form a quorum. It mean from where I said, mean inside the Supreme Court ruling in Nebeko. But I don't want to make any prejudicial comment here. But I know baby a decision in Nebeko. Because one you careful la. Obeka say the moment I was assuming seat, ain't no ye speaker. Abandon I want to be, but no do when we a member of parliament. Enti ora Joe say usuno. Or no dear, or your MP. Or a bagbin, on your MP, on your member of the House. Or your Speaker of the House. But Ora say usuno. Ubeti my friend say, or your first deputy Speaker of the House, but or your member. That's the distinction. At the end, this interpretation, any minority interpretation, me Matthew one say, oh, as a chair, the one person much say, once, others neka say unya tena konwane so a onto aba ni bi no, but they have forgotten say
you are still a member of
parliament. You are still a member of parliament. And the quorum no o ka ho, but babin okra babin on ka ho. So ra babin ofie onya member of parliament. Onka quorum no to take a decision. Because onya quorum na say no be take a decision no. It wan nya sa quorum na na quorum so members. Eti o person chira me say ye form quorum a ye see Ora Joe Wise were your first deputy speaker of parliament into people of be quite representation. No. A big no.
Maybe at that particular moment, no.
No. Me adapt. You see, the point is, me kai Muamu UTV discussions koso. Omo koto abane Friday. No, me hear the same analysis. Time my majority kokoto yen. And no be friend me say. I said this analysis, and I'm say yes. One tia diena see ebe beat you. One tia diena see quorum no is different from say you take a decision. And where nya quorum no so muntimen to aso. It was your comrade shebe dwoma nipa ni teme dɔɔso. But the do baby ana MP ba kwa sorry. Or say no akoti order no. The inform quorum ni akan nipa no. Yes, so there be you are below the threshold to form a quorum. The business intim go ni suspended sitting. No ni agenda kra. So ho dem eche. Enti sa na make say sa na ma wonyina na obi anim. But dia ma ani bra ba ne say ade na tai. Upon the asie nyina no omu hia consensus building. Because majority vote here me a omu tie niye. And then I be am ho odin. Yeah, the next day over frame me say oh me home from me. Maybe at that time no na mo person mo push government business bi. So dem eche no mu hia the cooperation of the minority. Et omu tie niye. By minority no so ntimi use the numbers to frustrate government business. Ebasa Ghana for and omu niye. So let me put it on record. Say, Adia Dom Kumani and almost I'm a Pagana for child. Because you see, the moment I rejected budget, according to NDC position, as a Chinese say, you've rejected the spending plan of the state for the ensuing year. Into fiscal year 2022, no, the opposite Chinese say, if we match econ, say, according to Adia Omokoye, and Basi say, the Oma Bogu are approving, Timenko. But going by one more rejection, no. As a Chinese say, Baby, won't even to your contractors car.
Into your workers, government workers car.
Yeah, no contract. You know my name is
contract. Okay.
Yes, and you know you can't demand road or bridge your boy. Go buy no first car way. And kwada no mo didi wo school feeding no. Say you fund this our project now. Almost when this is stronghold.
The fact that say me fan say minority woman are rejecting us and if it was holding her woman rejecting her. Does that mean say government need another chance to prepare a revised one?
No, you see that's why Emra move motion, you know. Minister responsible for finance or car concession be one no. Meaning momo car conditions be. And I say of course, kasa.
Yeah, about 5.
Buying a give and take. Governance is about give and take. You presented budget a give and take. Negotiation I was in parliament. Emra NDC for introduce environmental tax near the other. You can once at the end of the day, Oman is Oman free. Because they had the numbers. But nye number kekewu. No mo buru yeso ba kokra kasen kombe pass it. But the meme can say say you kono this attitude at the end of the day Ghanaians will suffer because unim say omo adwuma be was omo ye. For the past 1 week omo what the other paper no mo onyuma bebre bi also omo ye. But when now you back and forth. So what do? Say we rejected the entire budget. Nyanya ne sa. Ebi see that. All over the world. How can Dom Kuma backpack chira o mine say o ma to Dom kesi budget at watching? It defies logic because the essence of democracy is majority decision. Eti di asem na Haruna mo ka kire ye no. But omo here collaboration into man panyin ma o kan asem bi na meti ho that was 7th parliament. The kasa na twa to ano na ye din krako. State of the Nation's address. O ka kire say 8th parliament na ba no na husuo no yesunku from this 7th parliament. So be call it on that parliament and they say omon build their friend a consensus no, for the sake of the people of this country. Inti no fine ye won yema nyina ho kwan. Nye ni nyina na fata budget no asem no there. Ye be say and my main fire platform no mrem sisia. Patriotic Forum for Accountable Governance, PAFAC. Yeah, Central Phone Share. That was an editor saying.
Second.
So Monday, no. Yes. Now
what's the
I say me here. The kind condemn near cause of parliament. You condemn them kuma not teach you because of the almost outright rejection of the entire budget. Because these are statement policies. Into their own pen. You can't answer. Because we are minister not the revenue bills, beba, fenye estimate and sign appropriation number. Into almost one same baby at the omo issues baby, betimi am ye be free. Asakra na finally but said the entire policy statement youth now no aban etwa sika 1 billion. No entrepreneurship and now be a abrabo obo no wo pay support or person will be in a jumem no. Now we say what reject this policy statement. I know them pa enti eti missing form no. Missing form no. Majority no decision no there a holding based on the standing orders no. Yes. However, the omoni dom kumano enhia. Nanti asia memua. Adwuma no ebeye din e wo mrahye bedwam. But asono mienu ko a sebi esere no ne hunama ne. Yen Ghana fo ne ebe hunama ne. Enti yen perfect fo no yen ye kan say omo anwene Ghana fo ho de edikan. Enu nti no omo wo ho. So we share the aspirations of the people of this country. Say spending plan na ban ya to abama na nekufado. Ya to abama Ghana fo nyanko to abama ora bagben. Ora bagben representatives na akoto aba e de ba ye de direct voting ya to aba e de ama manpanyin or the programs aba. Wadwene ye ho. Enti sa programs no. Untimi sabi enti obi no buy so nko wa form. And from where I sit I could see say Parliament, obi shechiri opese or control Parliament from opposition.
Wow.
Yeah.
Honorable, I know your bar is the but Honorable Collins, Uswa Mankwa, and Oten and Kana Mamimra Emmanuel Alote, so NDC parliamentary candidate for Anya Soutium constituency in the 2020 elections. They said they were part of the communications team of the NDC. Ima akwaba.
Yo, mame medasi.
Ready, akwaso parliament in the yemwa. Ebwa yen.
Yo, medasi na mame fa akwanya we enchia NDC mpayifo nyina ewe michi obia afensu anya sotu michi obia esanchia NDC mpayifo obia etemi ewe. Na I want to take it from bibia me senior. Esanse onu wako. Me nko Parliament account me senior. I think say the NDC's position yanka say we are rejecting the budget and that should be the end of life. Yanka sa
na muko
my reasons. Ori aruna ejina ho time a summary of the debate no. My reasons 5 to 6 reasons. And yanka say because we are rejecting we will not have budget. No, go and incorporate near Yekayenu, the Fabra. That was it. And I feel so budget and to me and cut through. We have vote on account. The government can still spend. Until Yeka say government cannot spend from 1st January economy. It's not true. Oh, Mr. Honorable, 3 months. So if you are brought the thing in November, I'm coming. No. Please. We are there by November. And can you to pass it in December? 2 months. So, Yantimi now 3 months don't mean yeah. What are you telling me? You have 2 months to pass something. You reject it. And if you go for vote on account for you to spend for 3 months, you can't do it. Then that government is a lazy government. Because I think you have done the foundation work to go and do changes. I don't think it will be a big. And I feel so. Or can be BBC. Yeah, let's not change the law, mommy. They see. Time if anything, Joe Wise Eba as speaker no. And you be obet now as member and say all co-holder. No. And notice has been sent by the main speaker say Miko medical checkup. Into your name. Into all parliament no or as a speaker. Not a member. Into the maze no edin the name no. And you know what this is. He didn't go to sit on the chair say Otiana so back we know it brow. No. He walked in as a speaker. Maze need do anymore. It means you are the speaker. So he was aware. And number 2, number 2, they say you will lose your original vote. What is original vote? Original vote in a voter, you are coming from your constituency. So you have lost it in that particular moment. You will lose it. So you can't call yourself as an MP for Bekwai in that moment. That is the meaning of losing original vote. It's different from casting vote. They are 2 different things.
For me, part of
no. How can no? They say you lose your original vote. What is original vote? The vote you are coming with from your constituency. Okay. You've lost it.
That particular moment.
Excellent. That's my moment, Say bia.
No, at the time I be precise.
Oh, me honorable. On say me tie o. Senior me tie o.
No, I don't say.
No. No, I'm defining no.
Who the mess? You the mess do anymore. I don't say.
Oh, honorable. What can we do?
What the mess do anymore?
Mommy, no. Mr. Uzo, no. You can take my time. You write it. No. What I'm saying, no. No.
Your wife now a sign. Okay, your friend will be attendance sheet. Emrashe be drafo
Mommy, no.
Enti anopana wo see edi mezi no no ko enu akosan say wo MP.
Oh, no. Mommy, me bawo. Attendance sheet. You see, who call parliament? If you program in there, you call the next day on him. They will refer to the document for the previous day. Now, baby, when I say anko year, they will correct it. But I know attendance. It was 137, not 138. I say, Aruna Kasano. You make reference to it. 137. So one signing in as MP for Bekwai. That is not true.
Oh, you are missing.
What are you telling me? Who is misleading? Yes, because he knows. You see, he came in on notice. Said the main speaker was not around. And that misleading him into 137. It's a fact. I don't think that. No, you see, I beg you. Yemba the law. You lose original vote. What is original vote? Define original vote.
You lose your seat as MP.
No. Original. At that moment, original vote. So at that moment,
at that moment, you can't call yourself an MP.
You can't. How can you tell me say you are MP and a speaker? When a speaker must not be an MP. So how can I say a real bag win and yet MP no? That's the meaning. So that is the original vote. What are you fan to mean? Some of these things we can go whatever. All cano. Friday attendance Friday 274 attendance. Again, that's parliament record. Because the next day now, they have to make reference to Friday and do some corrections if there's any. 274. So members present 274. And now you have the opportunity to the right per the constitution and per the rules of parliament to talk. And I will see there be I am going. So you have sacrificed your right to vote. So you can't tell me say after voting you're not part of it because you say present and voting. You can read Article 1041 of the Constitution. Present and voting. In voting time, you sacrifice your own because you feel say you don't have the numbers. And it's true. One person from their side, anyhow, and you left. And you say 137, I vote. You said, okay, your friend no to Tuesday. Tuesday, no, or no can say, Ora, a friend is saying Joe Wise didn't vote on Tuesday. What they mean is say the year was for 137. Now the same Constitution Article 1043 say if there is a tie, you lose the motion. Yeah. And see, if you are going to hold Friday and hold Tuesday separately, you are still lost. But let's not even go there. Put that one aside. I don't even need that one. No, I'm just breaking it. Yes, because on Tuesday your total vote was 137. Because Joe Wise and Botibi on Tuesday. Who can on Friday? Yeah, they were 137.
They were can be about quorum.
No, mommy.
Forming a quorum.
No,
so
I've not come to quorum. On say Friday, there was a voice vote. And a speaker can say he thinks the minority have it. Yes. And almost there be into young kind. Into young kind. What are we going to get? 137 and 137 because no 137 136 plus independence no Baku honorable just for anyhow according to the attendance now you sign on one sign B now 80 that Friday no ni sanka head count after the voice vote nanka Article 1043 means that they have lost the motion and as smartly the omuye second day su character to new everybody should get out and they went away. But you see, let's put those things aside. They say, and I like the way they say, we need each other to work. That is where I want to dwell on. But it's I say, that area, that's why I wasted time on that. But you see, politics, your elections are a competition. Who will need here? It's a Supreme Court kind. You have the power to govern now. And a governance and management, SEBI, and your national science and math quiz, say, maybe first, wait the second. That is a notion now. majority for parliament. That's unfortunate. Yes. You see everything, no ego. Yes, I have to win. That is wrong in governance. And you're wrong. And in national science and math quiz, after elections, you have the people to govern. That's why I say I like the way all can say you will need a minority. Majority also need other side also need the other side.
You both need yourself.
Yes, so that we part ways to make sure Ghanaians, the reason why they be omutobano or many umfaso. These are the things I say yeah. Oh. Now, but the reasons let me tell you what happened on Friday, because Friday night we were parliament. Go back tomorrow every year around 9:45 in the evening. Okay. I would say normally no at the committee, like I say meetings, no, it's about establishing trust and faith in each other. Finance minister, before I went to national chamber, no, both sides, a minority, a majority. And I can say, Niamukano, we are not against. We concede what you are saying. And I can't believe, okay, minority member in the summary of the debate. Now the same thing will happen at the majority side. Now who finance minister no, Niayaka what you say no, Magana phone on the floor. The fight attempts say, okay, wait. Don't tell us alone in a room. Because yes, you know, 30.8 million Ghanaians into Kasawa. That was agreement. I said, I'm move free. Meet on Friday, no. But the time we do, we say on Kasano, it shifted about unity. So give me time and suspend the voting on the motion. Oh, no.
Sana, finance minister.
No, Friday, Okasaya and Sana. Yeah, going to the voting as to whether we should give him time or not. You know, Okasaya, Okaba unity. Yen kambo ne ejuma. After some time, asa. Niya ye kaya. Oti asesiye. They will do something about it. You know, one count. The 6 items he never mentioned anything. Inti on say Sammy Chinusu enye obi ano eko. Onabuwa leadership ne beko. Uba no briefi other members no because you were front, middle and the back benches. Inti the back and the middle no were surprised. Yem payphone can say obeka we no way. Adenti na one kano. That is show of bad faith. That is where the whole thing started from. Say what? How can you agree on this? No one can. And I feel so for you to change, mommy. On Tuesday, time Joe Wise, approve budget, you know, kind upon what concession they are proving that they what incorporate what the concession. Now, I did it that we not say we are approving. I say a near completer. What are you approving? These are the issues. How can you approve something like okay, I'm approving, so go and do the corrections? Why can't you go and do the corrections and come back? Even on Tuesday, in his own words, you can play it. Say upon incorporating the concessions. And that's the only thing NDC is talking about. Asa, you can't say the entire budget with all the paragraphs and appendices and yet. No. We have told you near Ewoma Hagana for now. But even the things are NDC for boss, no. And yet NDC and as a minority. Obia account is a year levy. Obia Kasao. They say fees and charges are increased by 50 minimum 15%. What do you mean? He say next year econo BEF set will increase by 15%. DEF set Uruswa and also 50%. Mortuary fees 15%. These are the things that can. And who they need to check around? They said they are even going to put on automatic adjustment by inflation. What you are saying? And yet, and this and I say, Manoji, I say, can I phone you now? Complaining. So just go and sit down, incorporate those things in the budget, and come back. Now that's the ending. Come on. Where's your same, mommy?
Medase
Emmanuel
Adote and Oten Nkano NDC communications team member and no Mamemra Mr. Asane Tano so Iratano. They say LPG Muja he.
Mamiama. But my mentia leadership, the incoming His Excellency Percival Kufia Palu. Na mentia Honorable Ni Kwate Honorable Daniel Ni Quartet, the incoming General Secretary of the new
Hey, also got privy.
Then.
Wow. I see.
Then.
I see.
Into Honorable. Why would you do a bow need hand for test? Go to him saying, I may pay on more. Now, no more any assistance. Actually, I'd be 7 if you are. More Godwin, I believe permission. But you're a former youth organ. You also was organ NPP. Mommy, but before some bus, circle interchange, you know. Who fee Vienna chiho na se me fa se wo ba circle. Would descend. So I didn't I mean abubokom nti mu se anya se de na e wo so you know. We know I say
e ko ta no.
Amoamoa. The highways of on quality sanoma. Me see afem.
E wo dey.
Mekai etiefo ni ahwefo. The NPP and NDC themselves. Omo mrahye badwam sisi a. Ene omo so omo aba yanto ama Mamenchia honorable first time I the honorable himself.
First time only honorable
Nti omo nyina sebe yakoto aba omo nya. Ene omo parliament ho both sides no. Omo confuse the whole system. Nti me ye lay person betra ha na se me confuse wa don't be worried at all because omumienu na yes omumienu na nkasa no omo confuse system ne dada ohima yeah I am saying on authority say the Hank Parliament is a recipe for disaster. Menim say one video bi e ko viral ma me bi e ko gina escalator so a am say wonjina bi so da ade na twen ne bo form a be ne nan nyina wuro kogu the same situation NPP and NDC omo ye no trap parliament what that standing orders no constitution munim bibi e wom yet when it comes to the issue of voting anyone a year member at a particular time and also be man yeah but what I know as a lay person the framers of constitution omunim die ntia omo kan say ombe pa obi o yes speaker nanso onye member of parliament. I think say baby a framers of the constitution omo ye mistake na say and can as I say both first and second deputy speakers omo so eye nkrofo omo ye out of parliament omo nye members and kebeboa yen
ye amendment kura wo.
Yes because you speaker ebefi omo emu no one notify parliament now. Or first and second deputy. Indeed, at least no. Yam fast first deputy Kurapo say ebi ana yam fast and do. So the two of them no, they were or they are eligible of replacing the speaker at any material point in time. And even if the two are not the Murani Chere say we could elect any other member. Nanka obejiremu ama speaker. Until the first and second deputy speakers no. Omo ban like the news say speaker ni ho. So one of them and whatever it is no, I'm sure said the first deputy speaker would have been the preferred choice be in first. Now, whichever way almost sign in and sign almost no. The nipa na ba, of course, not dream when him say speaker ni ho, but on sign in as on sign in as speaker or acting speaker. I'm sure so best sign in as a member of parliament. And so na we rem. Until owramo na say per the constitution emra war parliament no I can say what trasa akonwa no so the moment or this regalia no so mo kwantade no mo sade no be she me nim ni din say sa show say
all we very say edin be the man no speaker tade no gown
the moment obe she sa gown no pe yes ne bobia asese. He is different from all the members of parliament. And no nanche, when you go to say King K, and no crop of the Omonyo to say, what elevating who and I say parliament, and I say the people of Ghana are elevating to that position as a speaker of parliament. You understand? Into momentarily per the standing orders, no constitution, momentarily, no, that particular material moment, you lose
your seat.
Yes. As a member of parliament, we constituent, and we are not talking about you. You are no more a member of parliament at that material moment. Who presiding here? Then your
come and take your seat.
Yeah,
back.
Your constituent can now recognize you as your MP.
Yeah, MP.
To me as a layman, in Topon, me anyway say you are interpreting and say you per quorum. This also so a number of people who will be there and voting. No, I am a basa.
Enti ehon no Mr. Tano ehon ye betimi aka say once wakotena speaker konwa mu no or for me or on your part of an
part,
as member of
parliament. Just as the
speaker
no and on your member dada, right? But just as the speaker no only vote or whatever it is, the same applies to who acting in his stead. But because we have a hang parliament, and no man who can swap so interesting, the numbers are the same. Now, dear question, I blame the independent candidate. What idea na do the year wo pa Jombo do the year wo. Now upon all this, what tips no? Omo catch and say we go independent na say to ma kwa fa wonko baby. We don't need you to work. We don't need to work.
But ono dey be on the party.
Oh man, you Ghana for the so do mo and your party.
The party members and so that man. Even though deny as independent.
Exactly the case. That is why you must stand on your feet to say.
And those who voted for him, no, near independent people, be members of the party.
You could defend him by saying, "Sir, the rules of parliament, any constitution, that we are independent. That's a won't qua. About 2 or 3, but they will not let you. Even as some so far, if you are only a single person, they will not allow you to stand alone and say, you must definitely work with one of those people. But this time, he should have punished these NPP for the way they went. The president himself, the sitting president himself, chastised him. Catch on say, when you have caught. Your friend say, okay, just I called him. Otherwise, tape no. Okay, say, Mr. Tape no. Honorable President. Honorable. Who are me calamity?
Free MPP no man.
Honorable.
I think president can say. President make general statement. So Obia Uba ko jina as independent candidate no. Yeah. I know Sisu can say.
So Mr. Asam no nima. Me patrol.
One not in the down when me.
Okay,
I know President Kesi so say. My friend so that is the fact that I'm saying. My friend say omra na menen kasa do catch him say omra. You understand? Into one year now president are writing off completely. And it was on that basis the general secretary when had that impetus to come out to say so when you call baby so what happened? You have punished them and stand for the state. But you decided. I know that this sound normal way.
Say be make those statements. Say the be ya enkoba say we were part because party there. No matter who you are, say we don't party ya. Rules and regulations are what party. Say we do who. Sam rather for party.
There be what they will say.
What chon one?
What? That be one train. Aya chinchim san and komo ye ayi na sin chemo be a contesting. And true and behold, no. When we need city, no. Into what should you have done? And can you what stand here for in the name of Liberal Party of Ghana? What could Jinama? Some prefer more pamo. Into what I'm saying, sir, Honorable Kabibi, what is the difference between the casting vote and then the original vote? Casting vote, they say, head count, and now say,
voice vote.
Voice.
Votes, let me see,
yes, but whichever way, no. Once you are acting as what do you call it, speaker, no, you have you need access to participate in any of them, right? Now, what is the minority asking? I'm not here to for you guys, but in the name of Ghana, what we are saying is that what is the minority asking? Entire majority, no, and as a majority group, no, they are asking for things that will inure to the benefit of Ghana. And one, you see, Keta. Defense. Problem. 2, you see more tax no. You free ho. Offense, you see a Japan deal, a Japan, and the most dangerous weapon in the budget. NPP. Majority of them, as we know, they know very well.
One of the most dangerous.
I'm telling you. What ready?
Who worry?
My chef. I know more. Oh, honorable. A Japan, first of all, I mentioned at T4 force. That so-called fake Japadia document and the war Japan document, right? What it says, they are going to mortgage Ghana's mineral resources Now that money could be getting easily in this country. You go with the lithium crowd and $150 billion. No, and no crowd with the it's kind of bell because we honorable. You can't tell me what to say. You understand what I'm saying, sir? Men come home. We our natural resource. So persons you can. Honorable, why in your own fair and open-mindedness, you think say a japadili a bebwaye. This thing is being skewed to a certain group of family. Honorable, don't mislead us. Don't mislead us. So what we are saying, say, the minority group are suggesting, say, when young person a bebem. Into your interest, and you making sure say that your baby be a fan. Most that. San can you send Crawford personal interest woman and can search into work because you are working for Ghanaians. So why won't the two of you sit down now, Mon Giorgio, Monka say, oh, we are the bar in Crawford Bachelor? The more tax is going to, destroy the system in the sense that projections no more for 6.9 billion, whatever it is. A lot of people, in fact, that thing would reduce by half, even if they pass it. Because Crawford will now resist or they will refuse to do the Mumbo. They will not, and your beer no say 1 year cry. I know there is a lie. People will do it. But for about a year, it will reduce. Or more projections for money and target. And you understand? And we are saying, sir, we have enough mineral resources and natural resources to leverage upon by doing proper and good negotiations. Just as the vice president in his wisdom has told us many times, and His Excellency the President has also touted that many times, that we have appeared to have regularly sound woman to the background. And now you perceive a burden to Mamunino and Manebre. Already we are suffering. So I am saying, sir, the minority group and the majority group, it is high time that be said you mubeja tintin to jana se kokoti ne na mon trase na mon kase ade ayeye ebegwa Ghana for na over the period so many budgets ayaye no it has never benefited the Ghanaian. A bread and yebre, we worship you people, we give you all these cars and packs montage mu big bia na nipa na yan employment. We are suffering under you. Don't you see it? When you are campaigning and you go to the villages, don't you see it, honorable? Don't you see the kind of things that are happening in the villages? As we speak, Nkrofo so Eda, a friend say, Atakwame dem, even Kraha, share a boomerang. Don't say there be no more bunny. Atakwame dan Nkrofo dem, and I'm so be a better. Anyway, in Kraha, as we speak, most of the old houses, they are still Atakwame. Womrakura, or Raku buyer in his wisdom or share affordable house that say, and this is about no more jagurum. And this is some by almost a biasia, as a catchy and also a gurum. Whom are you punishing? We the taxpayers. Me when yes sir ya to us no eskano ya ntua ye guso yes eskano. Now their refusal to complete the affordable house now. So see ya mre atwa 5 years ni no. Ya be sha se ya be poka about 10 times if we had completed it at the time we started. Hospital say gurum. So we are saying say emamu me ye no me be ma ya bre no continuously ye be bre. Mon trust na mon jojo and also adanin tokwa. Me, I'm not even interested about Tokwa normal because I know the Mecca say normal, abnormally normal, right? But the most dangerous topic that we are here to discuss is the impersonator. That is the most dangerous. And more my young fire, you need too much of the budget. So that particular thing should be investigated now. I'm sure say a babaso.
May that say
Mr. dangerous issue now.
And Oten Nkano, national organizer of the LPG. I was your message kakrana me family masana mama honorable Abemu Ede Amaye. Yahuza Swame no as the 2022 budget and economic policy is passed amidst all the controversies, I plead with the authority to solely use the accrued revenue for developing our country to instill hope in the masses. Let's continue to see our roads being built, sustain free SHS Agenda 111, 1D1F, use start policy to create jobs, etc. And no Ediaba Daniel Adosinia. No, Mami Soja, God bless you, Pa, for your concern for Mother Ghana. Also showing live every Germany and Munich City. Lady and Akosia Bedi Akono say, Wofanapo, your own background to more dumso, square peg in a round hole energy. Oh, a job bata and was say, or the way for Denta. The deputy speaker says he's not the speaker of parliament and that he's only assisting the Right Honorable Speaker in his absence. However, this same Deputy Speaker overturned a decision taken by the Right Honorable Speaker yesterday. You can't be playing the Speaker's role and claiming you are not the Speaker. The country is becoming lawless each passing day under this corrupt NPP government. AK Edway Frika Soa and was say American Town. Congratulations to the majority caucus of Parliament for thinking about the good people of Ghana and approving this Ajinkwa budget that is going to generate more revenue to create jobs and development to the good people of Ghana. Oyibo Boateng from Achuma Nebehim must say our MPs should apologize to Ghanaians for that chaotic act in a parliament. Greetings to Honorable Simon Osei Mensa. Walanyo Edway Fiakwetia. Minority is fighting the budget. Meanwhile, they want everything in the constituencies to be fixed in a twinkle of an eye. And this is purely distracting the development of Ghana. Okay, Apia Collins. No, good afternoon, Mami. Please, Mami, we have a problem at Bosome Frehon, Piapiase in the Ashanti region. We don't have light, no road, Mami. Everything here is bad. Please talk about it for us. Richard Ofosu, Sio Ekwawunta so and also the way Aba Amisco Spelele so was sharing live. Kwame Pasco, Afenyo Markin Ba and was so different. So Oma Dweji. Kudos to Honorable Alexander Afenyo Markin. Mensa Pila to Ghanaian farmers. Ayuko Ghana Edamwasepa. Mami Soja, let's support majority. This E-levy will come and fix the country for us. And one also so anyway about Felix Minta Medikai Ekan with the Randolph Amankwa and one also just say I am NPP and do not intend to change that on any day, any time. Another may be NDC, another PNC. That is the way politics should be. In that direction of tolerance, Ghana has strived well. Our deficiency largely lies in our inability to call a spade in matters of national interest, especially when such sincerity would go against our partisan colors. We all are guilty of this. This time, however, we must all be courageous enough to condemn the misconduct of the members of Parliament. These MPs, both sides, including leadership of the House, and their constant misbehavior can no longer be called honorable. The House of Parliament is not a concert theater. Honorable MPs must be honorable in conduct. Stephen Boache, all the way through Wasa Ekropom, and I will say I condemn what transpired in Parliament yesterday. How the minority removed the seat of the Deputy Speaker was unconstitutional. I feel the minority is confused and has no option against the approved budget. That's why they had wanted to cause chaos in Parliament yesterday. They should desist from that act. And also the about teacher constitution the way we are saying. But they need the best source enough. Honorable, the NDC MPs are lawless too much. If you think the majority have done something wrong, why didn't you go to court? Posterity will never forgive us if we allow the NDC to rule Ghana again. We your message is kakra mo de aba. Honorable Osama.
Oh, me that say me ni aba. Me say Parliament a House of Records so. Nti say dru ba bia wo akira. Nneema bebre koso. Wa mo MP na wo hu no. Na Parliament. Ma she bedwani bi a wo bekọ ho no. Ukwa your book a sign attendance sheet ya udin na wa sign uchro udin na wa sign inti sa book no eno na kire emrahia biafo a omoye present inti ye form quorum ye de omoye present no ena form quorum at that time no speaker no achro ni din wo mu dada achawoti we member or represent the kwaifo but or title Deputy Speaker of Parliament. Go on the mention. It is a one TSA a back room now or a member. But so Nyatana Kunyanis or no abano on to be. And abana ye got 2 yen. A year voice voice no. And you can yeah or no. Yeah here so the mention na eno ono amfana no nyede enka bi wode na so na yede etie enti se wo ya saa de ni wi a nipa dodo na ho no de abi omo de ne be kosoro pa no wo se dodo ne kan yes enti waje atom e wona nya head count enti obi be ma figure say 137 ene koto saa ba na onim ni okeka
atobetimi ama figure say bia
ba se ko head counter ye ko head counter ye bo constituency na wa sorry present ne ya ticket eno ye head count ti ebe yebe hu number na omo atu aba no voice notes no de voice votes no de eno de dede na e ban eno ode na so no ebu atu okra na depend because na no say wo if you other dey say ya o tin say speaker o ba nyina na so ba ko na no sa enti wait we enter no na daisy no so tena o kakra okay na me
and say I think the nose have
no kro wie no and na say bi mu sa di no kakra bi beto aso ti obi ohwe ye bia hunu say papa na nkasa no wa daisy no ti o because of pressure coming from one man there president there anything no but they had a meeting on the eve of Friday no answer number be election yes I know I'm privy to meeting at John Mahama and Omushia I'm privy to yes until when nya there me chira say just speak
former president the catch up said they should sit it down
o say budget we there a budget papa budget we famu say me wu me ni so ade hunu amede ba nyina ne propaganda ne there me ni so ade hunu amede ba nyina mani so ade amde ba nyina ya dum enu nti no munye bibia bi na momomu eti no na chese na enye wo mo hwe bibia o meeting no mo ye no mo ba ye na wo hwe wo mo posture no mo to revolution no as I'm saying are we at war what is happening in this country ade na dom kuma emu ye so mo dem eche no
but who nim say first aside say omo to nnwom ene de ekokoso nyina no more majority side mo buy in your numbers. What made you walk out?
Yina.
Why?
You see, me meneda. Ebe ye free ada nwumre. Finance minister prayer request keke. Say mama me kwan na me ni leadership onhia. Wa muntaka sorry ya debi. Raise issue. Because ya me ni muntaka de no ya adwen na wa dia tum. Voice. No matiem. Ye kan yes no ye tiem pa o. But the son said, "Na dream na ye ni no. No feel mako ye meeting da. Was it no? I want to say that. Papa yi, adwena ba ni trim no. Oba say o man no nti na o say atwe ho. Na Ghana no omon esi edun ketia betima me sorry.
Na mo so ono so
sorry. Oh, no there no pick mu ye ne there no there.
Side issue.
Side issue.
Eno reason ti amude sorry free ho.
Me chere say ade na o ye no. Enya ade esi. Go ya tena mra hye bedwom. Ya accommodate each not even a finance ministers.
Okay.
Come do mo dwuma ne de no mo neti woda bia o. Ba say ye prayer request keke. Na o gunani mu aso wi aso say yempa mo no. Won to aba ne bi na speaker say wa fa de ne wake up. Mr. Speaker. Na no isika na wo pay ya. O man ne ye hwe mu ne ehun si ye nyama parliament no nti na wo yes anana. Because we say wo pay 1.7 1.7 billion Ghana city. 1.7 billion you can find a way. Oh yeah, I see famra 1.5. I feel the kwara I see famra 1.2. 1.2 no. Ye minister say ye Ghana for ni seska no. Inti ye betimi amamo. Almost 600 million. Mo manage. If I mo dey cross chain judiciary. Mo manage. Na ye nyina no because they say no the way we are seeing nyina na fifiri ti yen. Asemo a papa kan ye. Say ora babin wa fa ne tirimuka. Enti ada no be kaya time na so ba me ye budget ni wan yi no na obola lase sa me nua ba opane bola lase on person ba betena konwa nim o person ba betena
na mo ka say you were having meetings upon meetings
me see no na nje dey na coffee meeting ba e dey na coffee meeting ba when you have people who have taken hardline position enti no me mesere say ni nyina chi no omo nwene Ghana fo ho na no fiada no de omo ye no omo mepa ho chew omo mepa Ghana fo chew now me nua panyini asemo kan ye no Ghana man panyini na na Akufo-Addo wan kan kire me nua Asiama formana MP say ontimene ne nya adwuma enye president kan what happened is a president call offense that was 1st December 2020
1 year pepe
yes and another second yeah next yeah yes afedani ana na enipa no mienu pese o mo ko independent etia Collins in team etita ma o man panyini kasa no ana wo che se eye elephant family enti obese se o mo to mana na o ma to ni boom e de ama Collins in team and o mo eboje so meaning the president at that time was in support of independent candidate na sana president bia so be candidate bia presidential candidate bia be kano because the party no na ehye dodo no aha enti say general secretary kofa ekokan sem bi efa former MP ho a eno no ukotu a eno so wo say de obesi fa aka no but
me sa voice
oh
Mary dia ba don't worry.
Oh, meba. Enye ono kwa na president. No, meba. The president, meba.
President MP general.
No. There was a general engagement. Meba. Oh, meba. Enke kan niema mom. Because me say general secretary dey any dey me say mo circulate. But to the best of my knowledge. Oh, meba. Utie. Menua no o akomapa so na meje no politics no sa na ye no obi a wanyini o show maturity no obi a wo kaseti ani bia na wani bewu yes wo gigina mu kasa ni ti ani bia wani bewu because media dey
na ni awu nipa na ni
na je nipa na wu nipa na ni awu because politics ya na bi mu fa no say ase obi ntimi kire na adwene ya nfa politics a bia nipa na ni e course wo ho no na dwene mu no odi ya nti pam no twa no dia menye mamanfo bone but the nipa na wo motoma na akufu ado no say nipa na na sa to independent candidate bi ni MPP for na o omo ye say da bi na napo ompo ye be ma odi na chi so na meche no that was votes omo de bae
ata na wo but okaye.
Oh,
in fact, he was
no,
even,
granted.
even
Pacho,
mocking.
Pacho,
my friends.
Pacho, granted. Meba, no problem. Say President Kasa na make say President Kasa as a presidential candidate, no, say statement na no be ana ura mama wanyebi. 2012, where president ye born to anu wanyebi. One calling one tell obi a why na just obeko independent bia no. E best party no. A mobilization in terms of numbers in parliament. Obi or your presidential candidate. Say no the obeto the self to nibeko. But me can say. Obi a we ye bia no ye nipa. Or we ni ene de wo ye ma ye no. So o kaseti ana. Ebe how? We ye nipa obenu ho. But we show maturity. Eno na me pese me nua. E man enka bibi say oh when anko say nko punish MPP. Go MPP ni na denete baby. Abi before now more for me na page na side na baby. O man crof anate dem che no. Even if there was machinations ye gu nanimu ase a. Na manfo no gina na chi. Say ye gu nanimu ase a enye yie. Ni nyina eye lessons to the party. No, enya say o kan no, enya say ba say obebo oluma din na be wura straight in e hono no. E hono na me wo me no wo e kakra no ha.
O ma kan nti ya no de.
E wa kakra nti me nuaba. Me say e fa budget no ye silent on e japa deal because you can say sika be kra na ye twa ye de koye sa de na it's not even in the budget in the first place. Nti untimi gina so nka say eno ne some of the concessions are and as a conditionalities are opposition normal highlighted. But what they are saying is the president can say Debbie. No, what I'm saying is say about a budget, the budget there funding project to be funding is saying to zero funding, meaning Obia Meji one CD in free Ghana and Nibia, but to add value to good products because if he say entime mase abrofui ne ahoyi wo ma bejeje concession akese too good akese di hu sika ko mo krom na omo wi asa royalties kakrakra mo de man no adena yeso ye ketu na bottle adena ye mmoa no kakraka na ye mfa nkoto de friend stock exchange no na ye flow to shares no na me anti age ba meti ye misu metima tobi saa na majeri su betima tobi na kakra mfa so also no obi enya bi we ne bone ne sei all because of say nipa bi zu say yen twen no mo mba aban mu na o ma be ye na nyo ntenu nti no mo ni abra wo mo eye sade
me that's honorable Collins Usu amankwa enono na ye
se me ye ne sa okra okondo
ima wo bibi light one to
yeah me say wa mami on say Mr. Messinia Mr. Messinia
onya galam
sese no onu wako aye impida nti onjai propaganda ne ma grassroots no na owura maama wan share obia on Friday I didn't see me parliament from morning to 9:45. And I may see one show be on the eve. No, and you know one show be that's not true.
I said he was in parliament from morning to night.
Even the Thursday before. No problem. You had a meeting. And America say, Jai, propaganda in grassroots. You are above that. One show be very simple. Now, and America say, Niewa, but it's my minority eka one seminal, and you only NDCU. And I phone you know account. Very simple. You about or mama can baby. Just idea no. And I feel so. Me wo ho na if any same omu you meeting. Obe kaya time speaker ba bi etnase no. Around one no. O can baby say you meetings long time. So I was waiting for you to come to the chamber. One casa. The tape is there. And I feel so etnase no. Yes side no 137 ready. Omu side say 4 na say 3. Esa journey meeting. So meeting for 30 minutes. Obe kaya money by 4 o'clock. So be fair to the man. What you can say, obi I can know. You see, let's stop these things. Let's stop it.
Was it during the voting, the voice voting?
No, I see. Susa, office. Oh, delays. No, I see one starting. Mommy, me during
the voice voting.
Okay, two things. No. Okay, two things. I see at the end grant still. You starting them. At the office, no. You see, and I make I say. Nobody cry about at one. No, okay, I say, I gave you time to come. Because we are playing the meeting. And I'm not delays. And I face you. Oh, share moon side. We have to say 10 and say 4. It's 30 minutes. 30 minutes, 3 hours. And I at 4 o'clock. So be fair to the man. I beg you. Tell me, when you say, walking out, Krano. On my 5 minutes suspension, Mammy Beboa. And you should more than 1 hour. Beboa. So be fair to the man and stop these things. As I say, only party, you just talk anyhow to the man. I don't think it's fair. Young brother, you see, mommy, go for we want. Yet, no more MPP. Mommy, the reason why Ghanaians are very wild about the 11, Mommy, one example, we Juma, ewo, Nit FM. Yatua egu bank account mu ebia bank na si inchen say na say na your best point good best point na say na we wade nti wa mo wis kan nyina dia call mo wallet nu so because we go fear obetua o DSTV obeto ECG obeto Ghana Water na fesu obeseni bia ma oledi obi a yatua sala no what ya PAYE that's income tax o na we say tua 1.75 edia ma all these things DST betua, water betua, ECG betua, who say any oledi so betua. Look at all these things. This multiple taxation in tax policy, referring non-vertical equity. It's none. These are the issues. It's not my NDC and as a minority. Ghanaians Air Council, you are going to tax me on the chain. It's too much. And I feel so. This is a government who buy in a tax, a dear mau, or tax plus oil revenue. For the past 5 years, it's over 200 billion. Records are there. Loans over 200 billion. But Ushi, nothing on the ground. Almost starting one classroom. And that's a clinic. I'm telling you. And I feel 5 years. Mommy, which region and which district? Yambodi from scratch to finish. And I feel so. 2021. Oh, because I say, oh, man, 10 minutes. Oh, man, missing 10 minutes. No, man, seen 10 minutes.
Another topic why I discuss.
You, mommy.
The work of opposition is to oppose.
Mommy, see from Mr. Mommy, see from. Mommy, see from.
Is to propose. Me, more time to explain good programs. Oh no man ke to be because Obano e fe kro be bo to baby. Say no say we na.
See that mommy see from. Mommy oh. Mommy share 2021. Mobile say 72 billion Ghana cedis. Only 2 items. E discuss nyina. Salary 30 billion. Interest 35 billion. Amortization 15 billion. We can 80. Into new crowd bob this year e can for just 2 items so. This new one Odibano 100.5 billion and also 3 items. Salary 35 billion, interest payment 37 billion. amortization 7.9 billion. Year mark from 31 billion, about 110 billion. And also, you have to borrow 9 billion to do it. Now, how can you start? Go to Appendix 4B. Oh, you start now. They are waiting for money from borrowed fund. You see it. 381 million. Then 614 million or move from donor partners, not from this tax. In the intro, it's there clear. You see, Appendix 4B. You are starting with, you start with 1 billion. Who trains to obey the deal or ammonia? No, I say will be donor partners 60%. Then you take 40 from loan. Then they just lie to Ghanaians. 3 items per. It's there. You see. Oh, please, I'm a finance person. No. Yeah, don't go to the paragraphs. The tables, you see all the breakdown. Maybe as scanning every. And I make us say, oh, senior. Yes, I will say program. And I make us say, even the you start, 40% of the money will come from borrowing. And assist from donor partners, not from the e-levy. Okay. These are the lies they tell Ghanaians. Say, Munchia e-levy because maybe you start but it's a lie. These are the things.
Emmanuel Adote Alote, Naniam Prese Odom. Ebusia, Yanshay, Mr. Sanitano, sa topic we made a chance here, so Adaroma. And Parliament and Nano Brada, Woma Sitina, Womo Ekoye, and a baby PMO as former deputy majority leader, Honorable Sarah Adwasa. No motion Musa Obeba if you am home who say Ubiaba. But Omushepe de Takramudi near dish CCTV cameras near dear Bahuno. One say a nya on one. The mum obi and a baby scene and then. Ah, some media imagine Mokasan and Kakra may me unity and winning.
I am say. You see, my background and Kruma. In kind Ghana history so much a pa. Name baby a UGCC or Mufi by. And I name baby a ne NDC so. UGCC no yen na mo amakin kan. Be hu di omo ye. Ene ehun sunsun. I ne Africa nyina ya bo from say oh. The sense the unification of Africa nan kan Kruma o hankan. By now me and manya me 45 mu hoko no. Anka me dem ba beto say Africa was one. More a much nations in also. And also na a collapse the foundation of Ghana. Men kai kura no me kai say. Time a omo bombard the Flagstaff House. Ye kun krofo ahorowo e wo ho no. A chire ne ye beto odwane say. Omo de nkrofo na ye kunkum ometua ka omo awuni bi. E pia bonten. E de tuto ko wankra bia onye basa. Obi o de nkabo.
2016 what Obama Nana Gufar.
Nkoto na yeden. Me party wo nkoto na yeden. Ah! Yeah. Me na for MPP bebre so esu. Papa na be say wo party. And it is true. Yeah. Ohima. The minority. The onus lies on you. The move above from you must investigate to ensure say why would it for the first time ye ka say nipa o ka omu wo yi onya asomasi wo hwe picture no a sister Adwasafo
onyi say a picture but in reality no na
no somebody me nimo ntem dia me hu ye anase me hu na meka my observation your sister Adwasafo e ba ne dress now on fa ndi agro anya hwekura ne makeup de on fa ndi agro ne kala nso de wuti esum se de nkra na to ani awu se e shine pa oba ho I think one of the days within Wednesday compare that scenario to nipa no kotra ho your sister Adwasafo nkotra parliament yet say zombie sana and obiti wa get say
say so ura ho no kochia ye wo chia other members of parliament
coaching dey anya dey mo bia coaching simple
ana me ba say nya sa asem ye ba say enyo ono e bia nka nura okoye no ko nkasa
ohimba ye de ekoso ne ye ka ye de ne ehu ne ye ka nti na ye nka say eye no kure say obi na ba ho But say, oh, you'll be for front. Say, close circuit cameras, CCTV, etc. They should get to the bottom of this issue. I didn't know all of a sudden will be a because say, sister, yeah, will be queen. And yet, Sarah, in the sense, say, nipa na opia kono krapono. Obi ebe escort ne ko out. Anya bia your sister Joseph wonim the way around parliament ana. Wonim the way around. And na your sister Joseph wo be sorry every parliament. When the parliament was still seated. Have we heard or read anywhere say or take permission from the speaker? Say a beer after voting or after ABCD period mepi yako. Hefa na no ko. When the parliament was still seated. Opini yewra Kennedy a compare kwa Japan. But be your name, you know, said your kind will be anti. But if you watch the scenario, said yeah, branch no a year Carlos Ahinkra or read ballot paper no. So make kaya time na microphones no. Na be on. Ono so am say no nim to wo no yet here. Grow. The same thing.
As an original what or fine or the Johnny and or the Quabonte. Once now one way.
Now some a friend say microphone echo. Adamante. The see wo hono our call hono ye dey ante the okwa but would you watch the scenario of Yewra Kennedy or Japan. Oni the see here between Yewra Carlos Ahinkra oni a majority speaker. The other omuye wo ho eventually no Yewra Carlos Ahinkra kwako him ade no we no. Enu na si hono. Well yes ade no whether I call or whatever it is no. That sister not sorry. Or sorry yes or bound they've coached all these things. And the bow no does not connote and I say and so obey onim parliamentary rules. Right? The chair na was I can from the Messiah Kenya because this particular issue no they find it out and it is true. Yama Mr. Joseph Wababe can say eyonwa. They can find it out. CCTV cameras. Now see who be say enye trap. He has a question to answer. Not just to answer, but and someone will be waiting for her. Two, whoever made that arrangement, a impersonator, whoever arranged for that person to come then, the person who escorted that woman outside, was some answer. Majority group, or who have a case to answer. For you, minimum crab himself.
And then the person herself.
Yes, minimum crab himself, and doctors who have been impersonated, police service, MSSU in Sawam. So all these people, Mr. Wam is waiting for them. If anything is found out, the August House cannot be denigrated to this level. Amubefa obi for your own parochial and selfish interest. To say the person should come and represent somebody we all know. Sarah Joseph's face is not hairy. And the name so daho.
Oh, and yeah, hairy, where we go. Type of wig we are buying, no, it's on a man.
Oh, not your
wig, guy. How much young men are not
Frema defender. And I'm a media, but you had that word I make. What I'm saying is, what the young investigation, now, Sister Joseph, now who's our wig we should be?
Besides, I tell me that's it.
What we get that was a dash, a dance. That sister, when it's dressing, don't go there. Don't go there. You see, when she is going to parliament, she knows how
to and run a dress or the parliament any Tuesday, and the difference when I do.
Difference not a song. Apart from that,
say a week. Sometimes I can wear this is a week. Another time I can change it.
Sarah, the forehead line. The forehead line. Compare it to that broad forehead line, longer than the Yehuno. The person who came, no, the wig that part now wedding kataso. The forehead line, shorter compared to Yewra Sarah, sister Sarah Joseph Yenimno. And also the name clean. It is one of the most dangerous issues we must investigate in this country. Minority. You can say no crack. And my Major Hon can say the August House will be disgraced or denigrated. Apart from that, no sister no OPNO. Yeah, my Mr. Joseph, she's endowed. But the king do sir. Oh yes. So these are the things that we have observed, and we are telling the people of this country, especially the minority, to ensure that they will take all the necessary videos and analyze it.
Mr. Sanita, no, honorable colleagues, those are my compatriot. Bremen, Banazan, and Musmukofa will be ABC honorable Sarah Joseph one.
In fact, me who dream.
Oh,
Messer, openye relax. Mommy. Bible can say be say yesu kra ne kan. Ohun oba na akomemu no. Odono a. Wafa no. Say the wasi aka say do obi anu say wafa. Honorable MP. Dabi. Emma men ko ho say na chese na enna bekaso ne ne tedem. Enna ne ko ne na pampamu ne muma so enna na chiri. Ada na wo obi yire wo describe on sa. Ada na do obi yire ba be si platform kasiye say so. Na wo describe on sa. There be me pacho. Be pacho. We nyina ye matcha do aba nothing. Eye propaganda NDC for any wo no mo de yesa. Ora okujato no start ye obi o say an nkrofo boy no mama ne omo ko investigate eye adwoa na net. Sebi. Mama enfe ni die mama kakra. Mama enfe ni die mama kakra. Timoti wonu nti guess na mo frɛ from no emo mo life ana. Brazilian hair ni ade abeye mayi Tobia bodin emo ho aye kama yi. Omo yi to hu. Our teacher say wo painting picture BIAMAH obi hu say sebi nipa foforo bi na akwa parliament. No. It's an attack on women in this country. Adiana moye no. Se woni mu a eye.
Ara there na attack on.
They say man more life ana. Eti man nyina mo sakora. E man mo sakora wo krom ha na.
Or describe on right say obi o dance on born life na the all man parliament enye eja na ho.
O da bi o tie. Heavy. Ye nua ba na obi anim. Say na ne ho dodo no. Public knowledge. Waba akoshim waba. Psychologically the one a natural oba so the meche even kro bia person den komokra ba untimi opinions ha so the meche no e fa ba bi kra no mo energize no about sa entra o mo de to no say wa ma so oba oyi nanim no afi de mo hu no nipa ne she nose mask wa share week ade ba ko obi betimi de deceive yes ade no the obi yes so uni mu a
ko me nim say say me ba ono say kan nyo no a anko onye pony amet
oh otie
ko be jani nwi kra
otie the one that was akokodro tie one that was oh aden one oh me boa me
guest house say
menu aba tani eso wa ma no ne me boa utu kwan a onam ewie mu ba and reflect in records say time we na flight in the buy ni nyina ni ho ada na mo yesa ukwa parliament attendance sheet no o sign enti se wo fi se nye onu nto obi mumu na be sign man no wo sign the pepe say honorable Adwo Asafo. You don't do that. They mo ye no mo ye heartless obi a wa yare ti mu de munni ayam hihye manipa obi a yare ye nyina no Nyankopon de ne nkwa che na wa ba no munni do mo sa de ni si ho ese gu ne hu fi psychologically unim de wodi nipa ne tum ade na mo ye heartless politics inti no politics inti emma o de oba o tu nua ba o sister na watu kwan akọ na waba na mo de na be si platform kese so na mo huru na mema kese na nachi na owo base na ye den mo na mo concentration nyina wo base ho obi a o say wo dwene o man ne ho nam nyina emachi na wo hwe say oba we wo base. You don't do that. No, why? And she's naturally endowed. Now, that's the whole see here in the studio. And I'm business. But what is happening? What's it? Who names the Hof? No, the Hof, Unkwana Beka. No, Unkwana Baba Betina. So, the channel. Oh, it's in the Hof. Go ahead. Nakasan Hofe. Nasa Baba Casso be impersonatino. And said you mean Adwo Asafo. What you might describe on the forehead. Ayana and the. Ano oba ne say ta ayina edition no obu wa pony no obu wa you the way see anim what me the Adwo Asafo ahye wutiri mu sa dia bewra dia ba bewra studio ase
Oba ye odi adwoa. Bibi aye bisa obi adwoa. Aba. Madi mo ho ya papa.
Eyima, brema.
Mami. I make a special appeal. Honorable ma unjai politics.
No, nya na juzo.
Na if any say ni MPC you know Uncle Bium.
It's in his blood.
Uncle Bium. Because on say na challenge me brother one kasa. And I feel so mami I just have to say you ever usuka wo de. Na say obi wo base na say okan. He's appreciating God's what creature. It's a good thing. Maybe you cannot just go and marry a woman. If you're standing plus in the subai. And so on, before you go and do what? Marry the person. And see, honorable. Anyway, to be frank with you, I share different pictures. I share different videos. Some of the picture and videos, me are confused. I said, about Tuesday, it's a bit different from, but I don't have any fact. And that's not my training. And the Senate, my brother, I can say, we should go into it and investigate. If we have the opportunity and the chance, let's do it. Yeah, I'll call for it. But maybe say, maybe I didn't say, no, I confuse kakra. Maybe because to be frank, no, I know her very well. I say, me boy, of Fidelity Bank. I've dealt with her. And she me say, is she the one? So I am not certain. Me need evidence. And at time I drew Ghana with the flight, me need fact. Time I was signing for parliament, me name, I don't have all those things. Yes. So I don't have all. Yes, so I don't have all those things. And I feel so. You be a minimum. Or no say oba around her. Until that's quiet. Or very friendly. Oh, but Sani Pana about Tuesday, a legend. Hey,
or exchanging some.
Yeah, now okay. Inti udi baku ebo me no. You will be some way. But inti. You don't know. Inti. Ora tano ni oka no on kambo ni bi o say enhwemu asa on kan say obi ayebo ni but on say na honorable so o kan echi he is appreciating God's creature ni so can be say you wow so for me we should say what time and after resources are we can go into some of these areas. May honorable say he levy the hoa ye bre into say yen because he levy yes and after so ejapasu eba oh these are the things and after so 15% are ready to birth certificate cost 50% who so are deaf and also cost much so cost marriage cost these are the things of say yen na on say sadi when nyina how say me brother no share adjani natural endowment that it can calm him down. He can just be he can't just be thinking about those things. He can calm him down. And see, allow him. Nothing so obisano say let's go into it so that we'll be sure and clear parliament.
Are there consequences?
There is serious because signature. I want to say Okano. We can say Friday in present 274 according to the other paper. I'm buy and he say on also Tuesday ya sign the din who and that's serious. Signing for someone is a criminal offense. Offense they probably continue na konyenmu another issue. Offense almost say one approve budget by counting sanipa no. What you say? So it's a serious crime. Serious at all levels. What you say?
Mr. Tanza, oh, BBK to be can the transfer na fe.
Mengo can be na.
Honorable.
No cray woman say ya the listening government. Enti ye levy sensem nya ya ka ho asem. Ya kra ya forum no ya de to aban nim. Say de ya je omanpanyini edi se otie na manfo ye nte so kakra. Ya jitum se aman bebre akekaka womo eko manim ni nyina no omo de no ebro 1.75 no ebi so ye 1.75 but on your man bra form kakra say 1% na mate say or they ba 1.5 ye be kwa aban so moa na ye timi abo aban because say baby aban gina no wi ase nyina asefem abanya wa wiase nyina obi ani abre ewese na manfo be support him nti mesere me nuano moma ye moa na yi levi no eba kakra ye nyina ye mfa moa na ye mfa
medase pe
I'm say mabunu no
NDC for ye propaganda be me refi omo say omo na akoka ma yati yi levi no so enye no kre yi levi no ye ni ankasa ya no binimu say ye shifty ade ne kakra na amua ye nyina
na 1.75
na aban no can say subject to negotiation there be a give and take what the statement policy ne beto Ghana for anymore utie the stakeholders no kan at the end of the day omo de omo koto sa budget na mo guase awi
simply put no I say enkokrafo no yaji hini wo memu dodo. You see, and the blame must be put on people like Samia Oku, especially Samia Oku. I don't see why he should kowtow to this NPP tradition. Say, we mo bayache, we mo so.
That's why a party member.
Party member, no, he can contest the primaries of the presidency.
Okay.
And you see, the youth will vote. Samia Oku, and the youth will vote for him. You see, it takes one person to open the avenue for the youth.
I was your for a telephone lines na atumo na we so do adwen kire abai 0302243540. Hello.
Hi.
Hey. It's you.
Me na be aba bomu tren.
Na me adrom.
Me di di kai kira wo fe me fro so obusuma take you play ma me nche Nyankopon. Nyankopon temi kene me nche wo mampanyini John mani must je suis ami de Kamba chat national organisation fa mami nami premo bebi mpaka tete kwa o ni mushura kashi lo msabe we enye dia ubeka so we nsenchoni ntu nkebi kasa woni madua safo hwe ta pita na wo hoso tie so woni bia kebi na hwe the sister of brother the sister no kwa ni mu ye dukwa se dua safo wo hwe face na ho na MPP ni ti ho no defend sa we see NDC mpenfuo no to woman fiast wo yen dum suko no kware wo na say asa phone fragadown for truthful no mudi be
Meda say on so dia no fa dia bra. Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Pacho din bebe. Yo, it's you.
Yeah, I'm a politician. Unipa okuchum okupia ikane kwiyanu lukwa de benino yadi opomo jate body chepa beba Ghana.
Okay.
Lukwa de agi o sebian tipin edu premi yes obeye sa
Okay, Meda Sipi. Hello.
Yama.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Me be the Collins. I'm a Casa Free. I'm Mamole.
Yo, it's you.
After me, Tabro. Akuponya Adoma. Me for as Deputy Communication Officer. I will NDC to book constituency. Senior, I mean, Chia, it's the phone na. Yakasa me namesake. Hey, Collins. Usama Kwadi and Unity. In some of the kind and person. Mestre. Ma the minority. ADMA or my Ghana. Fantastic. You let me know play back Okada. So move this one back. One person. You see Ghana for some free. A Japan day. Free. BIAMAH. Ghana. Your capital down is area. Now to reach ma at 2 years no more the Ketano. No region. Now you will memoha.
Meda say ewo wadwenche no eho eha ne de enkosi nyina ebesie Asedaka sia enkoma mpanyinfo ene wiom bebo a me honorable Collins Owusu Amankwa former NPP MP for Manhyia North constituency Yenra ya Osaf Asani Tano LPG national organizer and Mr. Emmanuel Adote Alote NDC parliamentary candidate for Anyaso Tiom constituency in the 2020 elections. So Saya Babeka communications team no eho ewo NDC ama yoko no mpanyimfo yada roma na wie wo mbebo amiesi nkonwa etwetwe o my Ghana eho enkomo production crew Joe Damiado Magjerio Sajma Frema Bankro na ya Safo wo madaroma na omo boabo ansem nyina no MAAME ese memeka Ghana fo nyina ente na bibia enkoye me sorry so idie Ola Michael eba bejedwa na watwa so ede amaye na me nkrofo bi enne eye wo mo birthday so nkokra me fa kwanye so happy birthday nkoma na Nafia Santo Atando Oko School or Services Primary School we free wo ma me no papa Mr and Mrs Tando intiwa efua ena fa busuamu ni nyina enne wanya 10 years we celebrate you happy birthday nkoma Hailey Zoe Boa Oko School ewo Mother Providential International School ewo New Legon enne wo so Hailey wanya 10 years yes celebrate you pa Yame Yaduma Wachina, Mr. Newton, Usu Kwapon, or no ewo National ADR Directorate, Wachina, Yame Yaduma Zakwapon, your birthday, dear Mao, happy birthday in advance. Ebusia, Midi at the MAAME BIAMAH AKWAFO, the Munyanase, someone me rain.